Hello, my beautiful warriors of love and light, and welcome to this weekly reading from September 5th to September 11th. This week is a full week of planetary movement. On September 9th, we have a Mercury in retrograde in the sign of Libra. So Libra, if you don't know or you do know, it's all about relationships. It's the seventh house in the astrological chart, and so that could Mercury in retrograde is all about like this fall back, I guess, and moving backwards kind of things. But it's this like buried emotions and fears that might have to do with your relationships, whether they're romantic, whether they're family, whether they're friends. But that is starting to come up in this Mercury in retrograde. We're already starting to see it with the pre-shadow, and then there's the actual time, and then there's the shadow. Depending where you are in your life, you could be feeling these emotions or not, but Mercury in retrograde usually is not recommended to sign any big contracts, buy any huge purchases, just because it's related to contracts and negotiations, and it's just probably a better time to think about these things, right? So that being said, we have the full moon coming in the next day on September 10th. So with this Mercury in retrograde already like in its process and happening, is we're moving into a full moon, which is a release of energy in Pisces, which is all about heavy emotions, spirituality, intuition, right? So we have this already this bringing up old fears and relationships, and we head into Pisces, where it's like going to make things maybe feel ungrounded and unstable. It'll maybe affect a little bit of the flow. The Pisces is all about water, but there could be a little bit of a hurricane or like a whirlpool of energy happening. So instead of whirling around in these emotions, let's try to flow through these emotions with this Pisces moon coming in. It's a time of heightened spiritual gifts and abilities. Already we're feeling this at an exponential rate right now. There's a lot of different we're almost in a different world already. A lot of us, our emotions are even changing. Like for example, I'm just going to give you an example that I felt. My sister who passed away, her birthday was last Monday, and I don't feel any sadness for her at all. Like, I miss the physical being sometimes, but I feel love for her because I know she's around me. So that's why I feel that there's a big change in how we deal with things on an emotional level, on a physical level, on a mental level. But now we're talking about full moon in Pisces. So stand to attention when things start to come up, and actually pay attention to them. Like, don't negate them. It's not crazy, you're not crazy, right? The Pisces is the moon card in the tarot. It's about hidden feelings and emotions, as well as like it could also be this feeling of drowning in them, which is interesting because there's one of the decks that I used, she's actually drowning in the water. But there is a nothing as it seems kind of energy that comes with this moon energy as well. So as we move into this, start to pay attention to the dreams, start to pay attention to your feelings and emotions that are coming up. Never ever negate them. And let's, like, with this Mercury in retrograde, just let's try to flow through this full moon, because on September 11th to September 30th we have a Uranus squaring, which is like in a box kind of, with Saturn. So Uranus is our rebellious planet. It's like the one that rules Aquarius, and Saturn rules Capricorn, just to give you an idea. So Aquarius, air sign; Capricorn, earth sign. Already that is like air and earth, like when they come together, they create right? Tornadoes. So Uranus wants to uproot everything and move into the new, wants to like try new technology, wants to move into like a new age, and Saturn wants to root everything down into tradition and customs and old belief systems. So the battle is on, right? Whereas one wants to uproot, the other one wants to root down. So this is what's going to be happening all of September. We're going to probably feel that. Usually Saturn is related to like corporations and business and money, right? And governments, I guess. And the Uranus is all about technology, futuristic technologies, new ways of bringing communities together. So we're going to see a little bit of a battle with technology and spirituality as well, and corporation. So let's have fun and let's wait for that to happen. On Instagram or Facebook, if you came from there, I didn't talk about all this. I talked about love. So in the past week, I've been getting a lot of not like messaging within myself that I need to really focus on love. Like stop thinking about other things. Stop even like I'm trying as much as I can to be and to live in the moment, but loving ourselves is important as much as loving other people, right? We're needing, and what I spoke about in Instagram, I'm going to bring up here again because I think it's really relevant and important for us to like sit with this energy and really fully grasp it. Because loving, we tend to give our love to things that we love. So food that we love, nature, the trees, the people we love, the crystals, the pillows that we love to sleep on. Like, oh, I love you, I love it, I love my car, I love whatever, right? The mountain, the water. And we tend to dismiss and hate on the things that we don't love, right? Which is like governments and politics and religions and policies and construction and whatever, what have you, corruption and all of it. And it's like a normal reaction, right? Normal response, that because it's programmed and conditioned to, well, of course, if you're not happy with it, then let's go out and protest and let's go do things. And now I'm seeing it a little bit differently. It's like, okay, because if we are the mirror, if we are the light, if we are actually the power of the planet, then what we reflect all the time. So if we're like bitching about something, then I'm reflecting like bad towards an entity, well, it's going to reflect back to me worse, right? But if I spread the love, shared love with it, I shared love with the matrix, I shared love with all of it, then they could reflect back, they could try and reflect back evil or bad or whatever it is, but eventually that dies because the love is too strong, the light is too strong for them, so it eventually dies. And this is what I always talk about, the ego. A lot of people always ask me, it's like, how do you like get rid of the ego? It's like every time you step into awareness, every time your ego steps in and says you're fat, you're ugly, you're an idiot, you're stupid, whatever, or oh, you can't do this because you have to be afraid of this, I stop and I step into awareness and say, hey, you don't get this power over me. So I visualize it in a black hole or whatever you want, and I release it. And doing that practice every single time, because it's like often in a day, it like dissolves the ego. The ego collapses. The ego can't always, it stops to win over you because it realizes, okay, she's just not accepting me. She's not accepting this way of thinking, this rational way of thinking. So the same way of everything else, like everything can't overcome the power of love, right? Love is light, love is power. So the more you love, you give, even to the mother, the father, the brother, the sister, the cousin, the uncle, the aunt who abused you or whatever, or that person that treated you badly, or that person who stole money from you, or that person or that. You love, you forgive them, you love them, and you release them. Like, why are we holding on to these energies? Anyways, the more we release these energies, the more love it presents itself and raises the vibration and the frequency or whatever, right? Because we are love. And I was asked recently in a reading, is the Mother Earth the battery of, like, is nature the battery of Mother Earth, let's say? And I was given like the answer as no, you are. You are the battery. There's no one here more powerful than you. No, nothing. Like nature, we have this concept that nature, like I obviously love nature is part of us, so we go into nature, and that's where we revel in it. But you are the light. You are the power. So you have the power and the ability to make change in this world, and the only way we make change is with love, and so that the reflection back to us and the reflection going, so we are the mirror. So if you know that you're the mirror everywhere you go, then you want to have the beauty coming back to you and love. So that's the message of today and every day, because the more love we and it's not only about self-love, it's just about love to, it's more than just self-love, because we have conditioned ourselves to hate and divide and be angry and resent. And what is it doing for us? Nothing. We're holding on. We're in this like time in our lives where we're moving into a new energy, and those words that I just expressed cannot exist in this new energy. So we're having to forgive and release, and this full moon in Pisces is going to do exactly that for us. Every single full moon does that for us. It helps us release all these energies from us, all this low, shackling energy, gripping us in these cages, keeping us in these cages. And it's time to release. All right, my beautiful. Thank you for listening to my little intro. And I'm going to be very, maybe not so excited because I'm a little bit tired. But, every week is different. So I will see you in your readings. And I think I'm going to be pulling an extra card for you guys. So we'll see how I feel when I get there. And also, please book a session with me for tarot. I'm open. I'm free, open for my fall and winter sessions now. And Akashic records are really closing on people. By the way, if you really want to go into your Akashics, then I would suggest you do. I think they're gonna officially or whatever close by 2023 early. That's it. I love you, and I'll see you next week. No, not next week. Now. And then I will see you next week after. I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aries. We got assistance with access. Put my glasses on. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Oh, I was trying to understand what she was holding in Instagram, and I see it's a key. I can see that. Very interesting. All right, I'm going to read a little bit from the book. This beautiful book is the Lantern Oracle. So I have Aries somewhere here. There's a little message at the end of every book, and I want to read it to all of you. Attention is your key to everywhere and anything. Spirit self is access through the experience of being in harmonious communion with the world, situations, and others. Your external reality is both the reflection of and the aperture into your inner portal. To know who you are is to experience yourself in relation to what it seems you are not. We all hold the key to ourselves and simultaneously remain in need of an interdependent relationship with other people, places, and situations to assist us in accessing the full terrain of our spirit self. The maiden supports you through a time of asking for help and accepting it from those who are genuinely of pure source love and light. May you allow yourself the time to seek out those knowledgeable and willing to assist you in learning how to access and embody your full power and purpose. For me, this feels like, I felt like it was very interesting that it came with Aries, because you guys are very proud, and it's harder for you to ask for help from others. It's harder for you to, I mean, not every single Aries obviously, but there is that sense of independence with you. And here it's saying it's time to go out there and ask for that support and that encouragement in whatever area of your life it is that you need. And maybe some of you are holding back from asking, and it's like it's causing you to like simmer in this lifetime right now, in this moment of time. So maybe some of you have plans, or you want to open a business, or you want to go somewhere, and you're just like holding back because of this fear of asking for someone for help, because now they think that you need it, kind of thing, which you do. So I want to see like where these cards are taking us here. We have the Five of Pentacles. What an interesting energy here. The Five of Pentacles is this energy of, like, you see she's crouched here, and these are all like, it's representative of money. So perhaps you need help with money and you're too stubborn to ask for it. Let's see what's going here. Queen of Wands could be from a female that you want to ask money, maybe a mother energy. The Sun, love it. This is Leo. The Queen of Wands is Aries. It's you, actually. I should have realized that. And this is Taurus. The High Priestess shows up. Love this energy. The Three of Wands. Wow, Aries. And the Devil in reverse. Under the Sun. Wow. The Five of Pentacles and the High Priestess right away. The High Priestess is this all-knowing energy. Also this energy of secrets, holding on to secrets, not telling the whole truth, perhaps, with this Five of Pentacles. So obviously not every Aries out there, but some of you maybe are having a little bit of a financial setback in your life, or maybe you are and you're just afraid to tell people that you are not so stable. I mean, it's not that you're unstable, I don't feel like, but just like a little bit of a setback. So maybe you had to cancel plans, maybe you have to rethink your budget, or rework things in your head when it comes to a business, when it comes to your life, when it comes to whatever, travel, a move or something. There's this feeling here. This is the past energy, right? So this is like you holding back, not expressing it fully, but you knowing deep inside that you can get out of it, or there's a way around it. Oh my God, this is so interesting. The Queen of Wands shows up with the Three of Wands. So this is an Aries and an Aries energy. So it's, you're showing up twice in your reading, and the Queen of Wands could be you, could be a mother, a wife, a partner, like a friend, a mentor energy in your life as well, who's very vibrant, very like Aries. So very stubborn, very independent, very like vibrant. I said that already. And this Three of Wands energy is you making a decision, right, to move forward on something. So this could be, maybe some of you are being encouraged to ask this woman or this person in your life, woman or man, to help you move forward on this journey, to help you figure out what it is that you need to do on your next step for this journey. To help, it's just like, wow. definitely there's this energy here of like a setback. It could be financial, like most probably financial, but Taurus is also just like um, a groundedness. So you're not feeling grounded, you're not feeling stable at an area of your life. And the High Priestess usually is that like knowing, but she also is that hiding energy. So you're hiding from the world about it, and just reach out to that woman or man in your life that can help you, even though you have, some of you have a resistance to ask for this help. He or she will help you move forward on this journey with this Three of Wands. Because that Three of Wands energy is this energy of like, Two of Wands, you're at the crossroads, like, what do I do? Do I ask for help or don't ask for help? And you say, okay, I'm going to, and Three of Wands is actually making that step forward. You're actually on the journey. Like, you're at the beginning of this journey. You're at the beginning of this new chapter of your life. And then the Sun shows up, and it's like, great choice, Aries. Whatever you did, you've asked for help. And this is what's here. And the Devil comes in reverse. It's like you're releasing the control. You've held on to, you've always wanted to control your life. You've always wanted everything to be like do in your life. You're very disciplined, and it's really great. But the Sun here is Leo, is your brother energy. It's like the Leo's like, yo, like, just jump, go for it. We're shining our light. We're protecting you and guiding you along the way. Release this ego from you. Finally, release this. This like closed way of approaching life. Like, I'm gonna do everything in my life, I'm gonna be the independent one. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to seek financial aid. It's okay to do these things. We're here on this earth to help each other out. There's no like, I'm an independent. You're not. You're not an independent soul on this journey. We are a whole. We have to start remembering that. We are not just a one, which is what is being propagated and always promoted here, is one. No, we're a whole collective of light. Here, light, to help each other out. There's no releasing of it. There's uniting. And the Devil is here saying that it's time to release yourself from that. This notion in your head that you have to do everything on your own. You have to put on all the problems on your back, on your shoulders. And it could also be people in your life that have controlled your life. People in your life that have like told you what to do and how to be, and you've kind of subconsciously followed it, and it's like, no, it's gone. Enough people telling you how to live your life, what to do, how to say, what to eat, like all of it. The Sun is like, it's time to shine, Aries. I really like this energy for you. It's very motivating, actually. There's this feeling here that you are stepping almost, some of you are actually stepping away from a limited belief system that you have followed your whole life. And that's why you're here, and you're having to ask, not having to ask, but you have the opportunity to ask for help and assistance from this Queen of Wands energy. It could be another Aries as well. It could be a Leo or whatever. It could be anybody, right? It's just someone you feel comfortable with, someone you feel like who is supportive of you, who will help you see that you don't need to be stuck in that little box. And the Devil could be you too, like you, like controlling your every single move, right? Doesn't always have to be other people, but it could be either or to me. The Devil is our shadow side. It's like, and the Sun is the light side. So it's like the Sun is overpowering this shadow. It's saying, you know what? I love you, and I love your shadow, and it's okay. I don't hate you, right? But it's time to like stand in your light, Aries. It's time to do what it is that you want to do. And if it requires you asking for help, then ask for it. because ultimately everyone around you is here to help you. And for those who don't want to help you, then so be it. You walk on, but go to the next person. You will always find someone to help you. Always. No matter what situation you're in your life. If it's just picking something up, or, you know, there's always someone there. So trust that that person is there, and trust that they will help you through this little setback that you're on, because you're needing it to propel you to your next journey, your next chapter in your life. What a very powerful reading, my beautiful Aries. I'm going to give you, for this full moon in Pisces, I decided not to do a moon card. I'm going to give you the Oracle of the Mermaids, which is water. So we're going to give you a message for the moon, or just an extra message. Whatever Aries needs to know, please. Okay. I like them when they're, oh wow, it's so funny. I saw this before I came. Sanctuary, privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. I'm going to read from the book, but sanctuary is pretty obvious to me. It's like this feeling that you're needing to take a step back, take that bath of yours, take a moment to really understand what it is that you need in your life. Wow. Let me see what's going on here. 107. It has come time now for your partner to support your space. Interesting. Your privacy, your time alone, and your need for the time to be however you choose it to be. It is time for no one to invade or pry out of fear their exclusive rights to you are being diminished or betrayed. It is time for your relationship to step up a level into greatness, where the independence of each, the part of you that belongs to you alone, is nurtured, respected, applauded, loved, but ultimately left to you to determine. Will you ask for this? Will you take this when it's given to you? And will you declare these boundaries to be sacred? In many cultures, men and women, individuals and genders, have sacred space that is theirs alone, and it is a great taboo for others to enter into that space. This is your time, and may this taboo, the sacred space you set, be held in awe and reverence by all who claim to love you, that by doing so they will show that they do indeed love the entirety of you and support and uphold your freedom to be your own self. Boom is so powerful, but it's almost like that's like an add-on to this journey that you're starting, right? So you're starting this new chapter in your life by releasing a financial setback or a stability issue or a money issue. It doesn't always have to be money, though. It could be a family issue or whatever it is. And then this new chapter, it's like anima space, and I need you guys to respect it, and I need to figure my life on my own as you move through this with the sun. And when you leave, like this devil energies, that control energy, you control or that control. What a beautiful energy. Full moon in Pisces, releasing this control. That's what I feel here for you guys. I'm going to say it like the 6th time, but that's what it is. All right. So Aries, I love you. I hope this helped you. If not, you go check your rising and your moon or your other planets for other messages. Also, please do like, comment, and subscribe. And I would like to continue doing these videos for you. And that's it. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Taurus. So we got this beautiful creative power energy, which says, release your alchemical energy into the world. I mean, this, like I said, on Instagram and Facebook, this is very relevant to the Empress card in the tarot deck. So I want to read in the book what it says. It may be time to release yourself from whatever is preventing you from making an avoided project, a significant change, or a persistent desire happen. The Mother encourages you to trust the creative process and surrender to its power and your inherent resourcefulness. Let your spirit self knowing guide you. She also wishes for you to take care of yourself in areas that feel particularly vulnerable during your creative process. Prioritize your needs, ensure that they are met in a safe and stable environment. That way, your creative energy may flow constructively, optimally, and healthily through your mind, body, and emotions to manifest the best possible outcome. Again, always be sure to seek what you need and accept it when it shows up. There's also a message, a mother's message, and I'm going to read that to you. Creative power is both of and beyond you. Allow your highest potential and knowing to breathe through you. Trust that spirit self will only ever inspire you to expand into embodying more of the love and light that you are. So for me, this energy is this creative process that they speak in the book as well. But the Empress is like giving birth to new projects, giving birth to a new chapter in a relationship, a new way of doing things in your life. It's like trusting your creative process. I'm also like, as a Taurus, I feel like sometimes I hit a brick wall in this creative process because I'm always thinking, I need to do this, I need to do, what do I need to do? And it's like, can you just trust the process? Right? It's always the same story, but that is that feeling here, is just embody it, embody the creativity, because we are that creative soul, and it's just trusting the soul. And how are you going to express this creativity in the relationship, in your job, in your personal life, and how is this going to did I say embody or express yourself in it? So okay, so let's just see what's going on here. This Empress energy, we got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, you see she's in this portal. The Two of Wands speaks of making a decision, being at a fork in your life, and maybe choosing between two creative aspects of your life, or maybe choosing between two relationships or two things in your life that have been a bit of a struggle for you lately. And the Fool card, well, here you've already made your decision, so you jumped in, so that's interesting. And the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, that's you, Taurus, here. Okay, we have the Justice card, which is a Libra. The Knight of Cups, which is a Pisces, and we're in the full moon in Pisces too. And the Ace of Wands. So very beautiful energy. But when we first look at this past energy, let's say, or what is going on in your life, what needs to be like addressed, is this Two of Wands with this Justice. The Justice could be Justice is Libra. So Libra, like we spoke before with the Mercury in retrograde, is in Libra, is a Libra energy. Libra is all about relationships, about romantic, business, family, friends kind of thing. Some of you are having to make a decision on whether to continue this friendship, continue this partnership, right? Or deciding how to find this balance, how to find this balance of creative expression within your work, within your relationships. I guess it's all the same thing, because Justice is balance. It's like it's finding the balance with your mind. It's an air sign, but also with your heart, which is more of a Temperance energy. But here I feel like that's what's going on here, because there's like, some of you are experiencing perhaps some difficulty or challenges within relationships. Or this could also be a contract, a negotiation. It could be a business issue, and that you're having to make a decision. Should I open? Should I close? Should I start a new project? Should I end the project? Should I put all the creativity in this, or should I, that is that kind of energy that's coming up here. But whatever it is, especially since we're in Mercury in retrograde, make sure that you cross the T's and dot the I's and read every single word on that contract or whatever it is, okay? All right. Okay. Because then we get the Fool and the Knight of Pisces. What's going on? The Knight of Cups. The Fool is this energy of jumping in. So whatever that decision you had to make, it's the Fool is like, okay, are you ready to start this new journey? Let's go. I'm ready. And the Knight of Cups, I was going to say Pisces again, is like either you're jumping in with a Knight of Cups to start this new project, or the Knight of Cups could be you, could be someone else, but it's just a loving energy. The Knight of Cups is emotional. He's a warrior, right? He's like ready for battle, but he's more ready for battle with the heart. So there's this like, if it's personal, I think it's like go in with your heart when you're making this decision. Like jump in and stop listening perhaps too much to your mind, and jump in with what is your heart telling you to do. Is your heart saying to work at this place, to start this new chapter in your life, to begin this new relationship, end this relationship, like find another way to bring love into the relationship? What is it telling you to do? Like the Fool feels like a free for all, kind of like not a free for all, but a jump. Like take the risk. Stop always weighing things, kind of thing, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, Taurus, and the Ace of Wands could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but it's a fire energy, right? It's like the Seven of Pentacles is like, it's a beautiful energy. It's very Taurus energy. It's like I've been saving my money and I'm waiting for the right time to jump into something. I'm like I've created a beautiful home for myself. I've created like you've put down your roots somewhere, and now things are growing and flourishing in a most vibrant way. Like the Ace's energy is like, where is this energy? Where are you going to start seeing this like flourish in your life? Is it a new Ace of Wands? Could be a new relationship. It could be a new friendship. It could be a new project completely with this Empress energy here. It could be a new business path that you're taking. It could be something. There's just a lot of ways to look at this pile here, but it feels like in every single instance that I could tell you is that you're needing to put your full heart into this. So wherever you're choosing to grow in whichever relationship, in whichever project that you put yourself into, you know, at first you're being asked to like settle it, make sure that you find the right balance of it when you've made this decision, and then you could just jump into it. And since you are the Seven of Pentacles, since you have already like established the foundation already, it's like it's a no-brainer that the Ace of Wands is showing up here, and it's like, okay, let's go. Where are we going? Where are we settling these roots down? Do you want to uproot from here and move somewhere else? Then the Fool energy is like, yeah, let's do this. But because my heart is telling me to do this, not my mind. That is the energy I'm feeling here. It's like starting to listen to your heart, which is the heart of Mother Earth, is you, right? Start listening to that, and you have the potential to like birth new relationships, new projects, but even birth within your relationship, within your work, like flourish. There's growth here. There's everything, but it all comes from love. There's a message I'm getting here. If you're single, it's time to jump into love, because it's if there's someone coming for you and like offering something and you're like resisting, there's a message, just go for it, Taurus. Just jump. And maybe you've had like issues before. Maybe you had a divorce or separation in the past and you're like reluctant and you're not sure if you want to jump in, and the message is just go, kind of thing. That's for the singles or the people, I don't know, right? But there's this feeling of you stepping up a notch from where you are in your life. And because it's almost like the Seven of Pentacles is that like rooted feeling, and it's just it's like destiny's in play already for you, right? It's things are you're on that path and you're hitting that right moment where it's like, okay, we've been waiting for you. Now let's get this going. Let's get this moving forward with this Wands energy. Let's like flow right into it, not think about it or analyze it too much. So very, really interesting energies here. I love it. It's very freeing to me. So I'm going to give you, like everybody else, an Oracle of the Mermaids message for your full moon in Pisces, since it's all about water. So it could also be just a general message for you, Taurus. What would you like them to know? I was feeling both cards. So, visions. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out of body travel. Right. Okay. So maybe some of you are feeling it. Let's see what they have to say for us. When you connect to the moon, you will feel more whole, connected, and attuned to the cycles of the world, and the fears you may have had around certain issues will fade. You will allow yourself to see with your psychic vision, and you will speak of what you see, and it will not be considered to be freakish and unusual or mere fantasy. It will be trusted and allowed and explored by you and by others who are close to you, who you are close to. These flashes will not come when you are asleep, so they are not dreams, and they can come even when your physical eyes are open. It is a matter of adjusting to having more than one kind of vision and accepting that this is an energetic truth. You will begin to understand and easily interpret these movies being made for you by the divine in alliance with your spirit eye. Well, that is beautiful. All right. So listen to the messages are coming for you when you're having to make these jumps into these new like paths, ways in your life, and these new opportunities coming in your life. I feel like there's something new coming your way, Taurus, and you know it too. I know you know it. And this Empress energy, this creative power energy is like building within you. You're like, you know what to do, but you don't know what to do. I feel like I'm there. And this is like, trust in yourself. Trust in the visions, the messages, the whatever's coming through. This is not only coming in dreams, it's coming in the real life, right? So pay attention, because the Seven of Pentacles speaks to me of destiny coming at play. These things are rooted in decisiveness, almost like it's like a foundational energy. This seven, it's a Christ consciousness energy. It's like, have faith in yourself, Taurus. This Ace of Wands, of fire energy, is coming towards you. So be open to whatever this is. Like, you've jumped into something new. Maybe you don't even need to jump physically into something new. Maybe it's an energetic jumping, right? It's just allowing your heart to take over, allowing you to really connect to your heart, which is this Pisces Knight of Cups energy. Whatever this is, it's a beautiful energy. And this full moon, we talked about the moon, so it's a 37, which is a 10, which is a 1. It's like, speaks of new beginnings coming your way. All right, my beautiful Taurus, I love this energy with you, for you. I can't speak anymore. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Also share this video if you can. It helps with my ratings. And I am open for tarot reading and Akashic Records reading for the fall and winter session. I love you, and I'll see you next week. And also check your rising and your moon for other messages. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. So we got sharing. There is giving in receiving, and receiving in giving. So I'm going to read from the book. The giving and receiving through knowing others and being known is the greatest sharing of all. Together we can become more of who we are. We are exponentially enhanced by the diversity of experience in multiple perspectives when we are in good and genuine company. When our presence, willingness, wisdom, and abundance is mutually brought to the table, we grow in ways that are inaccessible to us when alone. The featured women encourage you to look at where sharing is and is not in your life. Where does it feel good and where does it not? With whom do you share of yourself? Where do you hold back and why? If it is for a good reason, excellent. If not, it might be worth test sharing something with the safest people in your life who you enjoy being around. If you are a taker but not a giver, really explore the reasons why you do not reciprocate. Is there a specific fear that you can identify or something to lose at stake? Be kind and compassionate why you believe that you have nothing to give. When you are ready, challenge the validity of this limiting belief thwarting you. Sharing need not involve anything material. It can be a walk with someone, your time, a smile, or a conversation. What a beautiful energy. So that was very important, and I brought that up in Instagram as well, and Facebook. It's like to really like look at where you are giving and where you are receiving, and where you're not giving and where you're not receiving as well. So let's see where that is in your cards. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. So in the Five of Cups is an energy, usually it's really interesting that she's facing us, but usually in the original tarot, it's like a man facing with the back to us. But she is away from the portal opening, right? So the Five of Cups is this energy of feeling isolated, feeling alone, a little bit depressed. Let's see what's going on here. The Eight of Cups. Wow, a lot of emotional energy here. It's leaving behind something. The Two of Cups. Oh my God, we have all cups energy. Interesting. A union, duality, soulmate energy. The Six of Coins in reverse. Wow. The Six of Coins is giving and receiving, but in reverse. So there is something that you are not giving or you're not receiving. The Eight of Cups again. Okay. And the Queen of Swords. So, usually when you see a queen or a king, a knight, there's usually someone in your life. Could represent someone in your life. And here it's under the Two of Cups. So let's put this aside. For now, it's like this Five of Cups energy, again, is this feeling of isolation or enclosed, like you're feeling like closed up kind of thing. And the Six of Coins is like maybe you're holding your feelings, which is feelings, the cups, energy, emotions. You're holding your emotions back and you're not sharing these emotions with people. You're not sharing how you really feel. You're just floating a little bit in your life right now. There's that feeling, or maybe there's someone taking from you, taking your energy, taking your money, taking like, so there, I feel like there's an imbalance when the giving and receiving here in this past energy. And maybe it's something in your relationships. Maybe you're not offering anything in the relationship because you don't want to give. Or maybe there's someone that's not, there's that feeling here. And I say relationship because it's a cups energy, and I see cups in the relationship here. So it could also be at a work level. Maybe there's like you're putting in a lot of work and you're not getting a raise, you're not getting a promotion, you're not getting validation. There's a feeling here of a disconnect in that whole process. So in the present, you got two of the same, which is interesting. It's the Eight of Cups energy, and it's a Pisces. These are both Pisces energies with this full moon in Pisces. You might be feeling it extra this week. The Eight of Cups, both of these, like both. The card of Eight of Cups is this energy of moving away from something that is this, or moving away. Actually, Eight of Cups is not moving away from something like that. Eight of Cups is moving away from something that's good, that feels good in your life, or feels right, but not feels right, but it's stable, it's okay, it's fine. it's a relationship, it's okay. It's like, and people are gonna be like, why are you moving away from this? That's that kind of energy 8, and you're like, well, I just need to go because I'm not receiving enough love, I'm not receiving enough attention, I'm not receiving enough money, I'm not receiving enough that, or I'm not able to give. I'm not able to share my life with this person. I'm not able to share my voice, which is Queen of Swords energy. I'm not able to express myself freely because I feel like they will like come down on me. There's this very interesting cloud looming over you, Gemini, right now. But you have the power to get up and move away from it. And I almost feel like the Two of Cups is showing up because it is a relationship. It doesn't have to be a romantic. Again, it could be a business relationship or a friendship. But I saw something. So the Queen of Swords is like, okay, Gemini, what are you doing? This is a Libra energy, but it's like, what are you doing? Why are you in the corner? Why are you not expressing yourself the way you usually do? Why are you allowing this person to take so much energy from you, to take this money from you, to take your pride or whatever it is? Why are you allowing others to take advantage of you? Why are you not giving back? Ask yourself. There has to be a reason for you not to give. It's because you're afraid, or you're lacking somewhere in your confidence, perhaps. So there's a lot of homework here, Gemini. There is a interesting, like, it's probably something from one of our past readings that is coming up again, and you're finding yourself, it's the end of summer, things are starting to get more real, because when you're in summertime, in the Northern Hemisphere, of course, we're all out, we're socializing, we're doing things, and come fall, winter is when we start to close into our homes, into our jobs, into our things, and everything gets more real on our faces. And I feel like this is what's coming up for you. You're like starting to realize, okay, I'm going back to the normal of life. and now it's more like a homework time to like really pay attention to why I'm not able to share and my feelings or my life with this person or these people or that situation. Why am I able? Why do I feel like I need to hide? Right? It's a very soul bearing week for you with this full moon in Pisces. Pisces showing up twice here. It feels to me that you are in this moment of awareness. You are understanding your partnerships, your business partnerships, your friendships, your family, just you. You're understanding, like, I don't want to talk about this, but in friendship you're there to talk about things. So why are you hiding things? It's all this asking these questions here, and with this Two of Cups energy, it's like that's interesting, because the Two of Cups could be duality, right? So it's like, could be like there's two sides of you, Gemini, right? There's two parts of you. One part is you wanting to give, one part you are receiving, but one part wants to take, one part doesn't want to give. So it's almost you like trying to figure out each of the people in your lives, and it's like the Queen of Swords is like, be truthful with yourself. If you don't want to give and share your life, then why am I with this person? Why am I wasting my energy? Right? That these are the hard questions that the Queen of Swords would ask. So be the Queen of Swords in this instance and ask those really challenging questions with yourself. You don't have to go and like fix everyone around you. It's you we're talking about here. Really an interesting energy. All right. So For this full moon in Pisces, I'm going to give you an oracle of the mermaids, a message. So for her, my beautiful Gemini, please. Lemuria returns, earthy spirituality, community, ocean, conservation. Okay, so let's see what it means. 29 is 11. I think you have a 33 here, so you have interesting numbers. Oh, I just went on it. Oh, look at this, what it says. A time of sharing responsibilities and pleasures, meaningful gathering with codes and ethics. I need to put my glasses on. Enjoying a time of great good health and of close and nurturing friendships that respect individual boundaries and choices. Life for a time becomes very simple. Seasonal eating, building non-permanent homes, living outdoors for as much time as possible, an ability to work with sunlight and moonlight extremely effectively without being wired as if we are often by moonlight, or becoming burnt and dehydrated as we can by sunlight. We still need both, feeling less and less connected to the mainstream and more connected to the ocean and the earth. This is not a cliche of being a hippie. This feels now like a valid choice and way forward in a world that worships such false idols as money, celebrity, and fame for its own sake. Okay, I like it. All right. This is very just a beautiful energy of like returning back to your roots and like sharing love within community, within the earth, with all that. But I like that the idea of how they said it's like about sharing yourself, giving, and also receiving the bountiful beauty of nature and earth. So, I feel like some of you are in the process, like you see her, it's almost like an empress energy, like she's birthing a new project, birthing a new relationship, birthing a new, like I feel like some of you are in the process of breaking down something in your life, or just coming to the realization of what is aligned in your life, what is not aligned, and then you'll be ready to just create these beautiful communities with people, or just stay alone, but like really enhance your spirituality, embody that, embrace it. All right, my beautiful Gemini, it's a beautiful reading. Obviously these are just general readings. Again, it doesn't have to be every Gemini, but you can go check your rising and your moon. There's just a very like acute feeling here that some of you are needing to leave something behind that is not reciprocal in your giving, right? Or maybe leave something behind because you're not able to receive either from them. Interesting. All right. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also I'm open for tarot and Akashic record readings for the fall-winter session. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Cancer. We got voice. You are here to be known, so speak and be seen. Look at this beautiful card. To me, feels like a justice card, which makes sense because voice is the sword of truth. Or a Queen of Swords energy, which is the same. Queen of Swords and Justice are both Libra energies. But I'm going to read from the book. It is a time of tuning into your voice from your heart's center. It may involve tuning out any unsupportive external forces. Much joy can be had in exploring every medium or form that inspires you. Allow your body, thoughts, and heart to breathe in time with your spirit, in tune with your spirit. Self's beat and vitality so miracles and blessings can reach you. You are the only person who can proceed to make you invisible or silent. Once you accept yourself, no one and nothing can have the limiting effects of judgment, criticism, or rejection. It is always up to you to let no doubt or fear have the power to bury you in the muting shadows. Remember that every perceived rejection, setback, or failure is a lesson forming your pathway to the door that opens. Only you can stop you from walking through. I love this actually. It's really nice. Because really this is like all about speaking your truth, right? Like really just it's not like speaking my truth when it comes to like the external crap that's happening. It's really speaking your truth, like being transparent, completely not withholding back anything, because that's how you feel. And so what if your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your teacher, your boss, whatever, is going to feel uncomfortable around you because you're saying what you feel? It's too bad. It's like this is how you feel, and it's enough of the stifling of our voices. So let's see. It's too bad. Let's see what's going on. We got the Six of Swords energy, the Temperance, which is the Sagittarius energy, the High Priestess, which is a you energy. It's a Cancer or a Pisces energy. The Two of Cups, which is a soulmate energy, but like, this is a weird one. And well, we have four. I guess you're given more. The Queen of Pentacles, it's Capricorn, and we have the Hangman, which is Pisces, and a Wheel of Fortune, which is another Sagittarius. All right, so very interesting. Speak up with your voice. And we have the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords energy is this energy of moving on, perhaps from a relationship, or doesn't have to be relationship, but it could also be a duality, from a choice that you needed to make in a relationship. But this Six of Swords energy here, if I look at this, it's like she's holding up her sword of truth. Her voice is here. And the other ones are, there's six, so where is the other? Oh, 2, 4, 6. Where's, oh, it's right on her dress. I was like, yo, right? So there's like, the other ones are in the air kind of thing, but they're floating in awareness. That's the kind of feeling I'm having here. It's like, even these cups, if you look at them, they're floating in the air. The air is the voice. Libra is an air sign. I just feel like there's this feeling here of it's enough, of Cancer always absorbing other people's energies, always being at the other end of the decision, always being like the second person, right? That, I don't know if I can explain, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, just when I look at these energies all together, I just feel like the Temperance is a balancing of emotions and mind. The Temperance is like a mastery stage in your life as well. And the Queen of Coins is like, some of you maybe it's like this financial groundedness, but it's also a mother energy. It could be a mother energy around you that's helping you find the balance between finances and your emotions. Could be that. Doesn't have to be. It's you coming into your own when it comes to finances. You finding your own balance. I almost feel like the Six of Swords and Two of Cups is like you having to walk away from these choices around you, like people putting pressure on you to make choices in your life. Kind of like, okay, now Cancer, what is it that you want? You want this or that, this or this, and it's like I'm almost feeling this voice here is like you speaking up and saying, I'm going to make a decision however I want to. I'm going to decide whether I I want to go in all with my emotions, or I want to go in with my mental, or I want to invest all my money, or I want to invest in something else, or I want to spend it on travel, or I want to, it's just like, I feel like there's a little bit of pressure on you from, it could be a relationship because the Two of Cups is here, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a relationship with your, like I said, like in the beginning, your boss or whatever, or someone in your life, like like if you have, relationship with your boss, with your colleague, with your friends, whatever, and it's this feeling of you having to figure things out on your own because you are your own master. And you know where to put your own money, kind of thing. So, and you're having to walk away from maybe people who would like to tell you where, like the Queen of Pentacles is like a Capricorn energy. It's like very forthright, and there's this big coin here. Like there could be someone helping you, definitely helping you with money and how to save, but there also could be people around you trying to maneuver their own ways of being. That's why the Six of Swords is there, and you're like, yo, if I need to speak my truth, then I gotta get out of this kind of thing. And the High Priestess is here. It's like, yes, you do. You gotta sit on that throne of yours and make your own decisions. The High Priestess could also be you holding back secrets, right? You're holding back, you holding your tongue. And that's why the voice is here, and it's like enough with the hanging, the holding back your voice. The Hangman is like, it's fine that you want to hold back a little bit and you want to see a different perspective. It's cool. But the Wheel of Fortune is like, you're on the right path. You don't stop where you are. Cancer, you are, if like, believe in your choices in your life. Stand in your decisions when it comes to your finances. Stand in your decision when it comes to your emotions. Stand in your decisions when it comes, like, be that High Priestess. That is this energy. These both energies here showing up. These very divinely feminine, but whether you're masculine or feminine watching this, it's just that, like, knowing when to speak, when to say, when to talk, when to act, when to do. It's this take no shit kind of feeling here I have here. And you're in this process of working your way through relationships, through your finances, even your emotions. There's just a lot going on for you, and you're finding that balance within yourself. And there could be some, like the Six of Swords speaks to me, could be people around you that are like trying to make decisions with this Queen of Pentacles too for you, or trying to instill their ways, and you're like, no, I got this. The Hangman is like, I got this. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna assess things on my own. Wheel of Fortune, like, luck, abundance is mine. Everything is like, it's stacking itself really well, and it's doing really well for me. I don't need to anyone's opinions. I just need to follow my sword, kind of thing. What a beautiful energy, Cancer. I like it a lot. It's this very standing in your own, your strength, the very strong energies here, right? With these, like, standing tall, like, she's the only one sitting, but everyone else is standing, and it's that feeling of like spreading the wings, being very sure of where you are going next. But the Hangman shows up, and it's like, you don't have to know exactly where you are right now. Don't worry about it, but you can sit down for the moment and assess. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like, know that everything is lining up for you regardless. So if you're having a problem with your job, like this is more like a job or your boss or whatever, and they're trying to not force anything on you or rush you into something. You're like, no, I'm going to take my time to figure things out, because it's all being set up anyways for you. Right, Cancer. So this week I'm giving you a full moon in Pisces with the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. A message for your full moon. Song of the Siren. Speak of voices, the call, summoning, a voice to acknowledge. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my God, I love it when this works. All right, let's see, the voice is here, so some of you got to speak up. Many fairy tales and legends speak of a lost song, note, or chord, which if restored could take us to the land of fairy or mare and bring us home again. Sometimes it is played on the harp made from whalebone, so the sea once again has a sound that can unpeel the veil and let us see within the realms that swirl around us, invisible as radio frequencies, but just as able to be tuned into if we choose to find the right note to sing. It is now time to learn more about how you use your voice and the impact its tone, note, and signature has. People in the universe will respond so differently if you bring your voice into tune. It does not mean to pretend or speak falsely. It means even if it causes you great discomfort, you must break through the lock you have placed around your throat. Ask the mermaids for help and your song will pour forth, like that of the sea creatures, the whales and dolphins. Your natural voice will be found and sung, and you will be free again. Oh my God, I love this. This is awesome. Stand up in your truth and speak it, Cancer, regardless if it feels uncomfortable. It's time. Regardless if everyone else feels uncomfortable around you. Too bad. All right, my beautifuls, I love this so much for you. Okay, so please, again, if this didn't resonate, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, please. It helps with my ratings. And I'm open for fall, winter sessions for tarot and Akashic Records. So book your sessions. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Leo. So we got distorted perception. Reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. I agree. So I'm going to read from the book. How we experience the world changes throughout life. Such shifts in perception typically occur when an event, a person, a place, or a new life stage leaves us questioning something integral to what had been our understanding of the world or ourselves. Consequently, our perception and thinking shifts irreversibly and changes how we experience our reality. A sophisticated shift in consciousness will soon be made available to you. Initially, seeing things differently may feel alienating or even like a betrayal or great loss. It may present initial challenges in what to do with and about this new perspective, especially if what you had envisioned for your life is dramatically altered as a result. The maiden assures you that any confusion, grief, or upheaval from releasing distorted perceptions or limiting beliefs will eventually open into amazing opportunities, remarkable growth, and an increase in self-sovereignty. Wow, that's really beautiful. I mean, we're all like in a distorted perception right now. We're all in this distorted illusion that is happening outside of us right now. But things are starting to change and shift, and even if you don't believe in what I say when I talk about the illusion, you're probably seeing it a lot in your life right now. Things like people are saying things, doing things that are like, what? You're questioning yourself. So let's see what's going on. We have the Three of Swords energy. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, grief, pain, sorrow. This could be in a relationship, but also could be in your life. So let's see. The King of Pentacles is a Taurus energy. The Five of Wands. is a Leo energy, and also a struggle, competition. The Chariot in reverse. The Ace of Swords, clear communication. And the Five of Swords in reverse. All right, we've got some fives happening here. Right away, with this distorted perceptive, is that what it is? Distorted perspective. Is that something probably happening in your life, or it's happening in your life, that is out of the ordinary for you, out of the normal kind of thing for you, and it has caused you to the Chariot is this energy of movement forward. It's success, victory, it's moving, traveling, but there's the reverse. So there is a delay, perhaps, a resistance. Perhaps there's some of you that are resisting moving into a new chapter of your life because you are used to an old way, and it was comfortable that way, but there's like this push for you to move out of it, move out of this relationship, move out of this job, move out of whatever it is, and you're like, no man, I can't, I gotta stay. And it's, even though it's really painful for you to stay, you're kind of resisting. There's some people that may have lost a job, got demoted, maybe their partner has moved away, maybe there is something of a sadness here that is contributing to this distorted perspective. You're I feel like you've been sideswiped, Leo, a bit. Like something's happened and you're like, what is going on? Maybe some of you are feeling sad, some of you are feeling down. Maybe there's a lot of this Mercury in retrograde, is all these like buried fears that are showing up, and you're wanting to move, but you're there's a resistance, and maybe it's not even a physical resistance from you, it's a soul resistance from you. Really interesting energy here. I also feel like there's some of you that have not perhaps there's a financial setback, perhaps there's a little like setback when it came to your job or your career or your relationship. There's just something that's not moving right, it's not aligning well for you right now in whatever area of your life it is. And the King of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords, it's like the King of Pentacles could be you, but it could also be a partner, a business partner, a father energy, a mentor energy kind of thing. The Ace of Swords is like you having to speak clearly, communicate clearly with this person. There's obviously a little conflict here. And I feel like if I really like just look at this with the King of Pentacles and the Chariot, it almost feels like it could be related to work and career or business. There could be some of you are owners that have to fire people or have to let people go because it's just not working out as you wished it would be, or there's this energy of you having to get clear about your career, about your job, and realizing that I don't really like it, and I've been doing it for 10, 15 years or 5 years or whatever you've been doing it, or I'm in this class and I don't really like it. It doesn't bring anything to me. And the Chariot being in reverse is like, yeah, we've been waiting for this. Like this is the kind of energy. It's like you getting clear about why you're in this job. Why are you in this relationship? Why are you still home? Why are you still in your home? Why are you still in the city? Like, there's a lot of you, I feel like, are being propelled to do or move forward on something, to make a big change. And a lot of you are just holding back in the stability of the King of Pentacles. Is that like firmness of like the rootedness the groundedness of that Taurus energy. But it's like, let's get clear now, Leo. Let's like step outside of this distorted reality, and let's like really like step into really what do you want. What do you want to do? Why are you in this painful relationship, this painful job, this painful friendship? Why are you succumbing to these negative, I guess, energies around you? It's only increasingly stop delaying you from your next move. And it's so interesting because with the Ace of Swords showing up, it's like you, once you do get clear, once you do like finally see past this distortion, once you finally like make these decisions, you're going to get further resistance from probably the people that you need to move away. The Five of Wands is a struggle. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you like going outside of this normal, right? Like, I feel like some of you are almost like trapped in something, in this box. You're almost the reason why you're not moving, because you're trying to please other people or whatever. And like, it's like, once you do get clear, which you have the ability to do that, you will again deal with resistance from these people, probably why you're trying to stay in this box, kind of thing. And the Five of Swords energy is that energy, right? If this is like you succumbing this, but still, in reverse, it's like you releasing these like heavier energies, these people wanting to keep you in this box. Wow. Like, I didn't expect this at all. But it's very clear almost. Obviously not every Leo is going through this, but there's this feeling of you resisting your own change, like holding yourself back from making this move, holding yourself back, making this step forward, this step onto the path. And the King of Pentacles could be the one that's leading your way onto it. It could also be the one holding you back from it, saying, no, you're fired, you're this, or no. But it's time for you to get clear with yourself. Ace of Swords is like an energy of like a new beginning, a new communicate clearly with yourself, with others. And once you do communicate, you will get resistance again. So you're almost surrounded by this like people around you who don't want you to make these changes, or even you who are holding yourself. So you're holding yourself back, people are holding yourself back, and it's like they're like, they want to keep you down, they want you to stay in this like job that is like meh. They want you to stay in this relationship because you've been in such a long time in this relationship. They want you to continue working on this vision, this goal, whatever, and you're like, I really don't see it going anywhere, right? Like, it's a distorted, and you keep doing it because that's the conditioning, the programming. That's the where we're supposed to be doing the, the following the rules kind of thing. And even if you're not following the rules, a little part of you is, and you're catching yourself, and you're like, fuck, I need to get out. And then you finally do get out, and there's like, boom, again, more barriers and more obstacles. But it's time to like push through them, Leo. It's time. No more of this. No more living in this like distortion. No more living in other people's idea of life, of relationship, of work, of whatever, goals, visions, whatever it is. That's them, and it's time for you to step out of this. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna give you a message from the Oracle of the Mermaids as your full moon in Pisces message. So for my beautiful Leos, what message is for them? We got two of them. I'm going to do this. Yes. All right. Endurance. Keep going. Love it. Keep going, my beautiful Leos. Let's see what's going on. 43. Like these mermaids, you are reaching an important stage of your journey, and it is essential that you continue. There will be times when you feel you have had enough and you wish to suddenly stop moving, to sink rather than to swim. But the mermaids are here to ask you to continue to swim. Tired though you may be, full of doubt though you may be, the second part of your strength is readying itself and will come through, just at the point you are ready to give up. Keep going, you are strong, and you will go so much further than you currently believe you can. This is not the time to run back or to allow the waters to take you. This is the time to continue the journey you committed to, because you are being tested and you can pass this test. But you must keep going, eyes forward, intention focused, purpose clear. Recommit and keep going. I mean, freaking amazing, right? You're like, you're being held back by yourself and by other people, and it's like, keep going, my beautiful Leo. You can come out of this as soon as you get clear on what it is that you want to do. You can come out of this illusion and this distorted reality. You got this. You got help from the mermaids, from everyone else around you. I love this message. All right, my beautiful Lions. If you didn't resonate with this, you can always check your rising and your moon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps with my ratings. And also, I'm open for tarot readings and Akashic Records reading for my fall-winter session. I love you so much, Leo. You got this. No matter how many people want to close you in that box, you got to keep reopening it. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Virgo. We got accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Gorgeous card. I'm going to read a little bit from the book. Life gets easier and infinitely more beautiful and warm the second we accept that we, like everyone else, are humanly imperfect and that this is perfectly acceptable. Amends and compassionate acceptance over our and others' flaws and imperfections heals and strengthens all parties involved. It is also a way to deepen the bonds between ourselves and others. Accountability is an act of self-love, compassion, and acceptance that benefits all. However, the most important person to be accountable to is yourself. It can be helpful to develop the habit of checking in with yourself each day by asking, what am I doing and why? Is this aligned with my values and spirit self? If so, proceed. If not, ask yourself, is there another way that feels good and true for me to continue? Or does this behavior, thinking, situation, or person need to go? Do I need the perspective of someone who knows better and is more experienced in this area? The message is when you are accountable, you stand empowered, confident, and with integrity. Being accountable for yourself is like owning up to your decisions that you make, but also being the person to make these, like the person that making this decision is you and not someone else, right? Making a decision for you. It's you actually taking the time and deciding for yourself, whatever area of life that is. So let's check what's going on with you, my beautiful Virgos. We got the Ace of Cups, which is a new love, a new relationship, new self-love. The Four of Wands is like marriage and celebration or achievement. The King of Cups is a Scorpio. I mean, it feels really beautiful energy here, okay. The Emperor is an Aries energy underneath the Ace of Cups. The Two of Wands is a crossroads, interesting. And the Death card. Could be death, could be change. So, what an interesting, because the Emperor always is an Aries energy, but the Emperor always feels to me like a controlling energy, a manipulative a bit, but also could be a very faithful, loyal like person, because the Emperor is that. So the Ace of Cups showing up has this like a new love in your life that could be Aries energy, or could be maybe a little bit controlling, maybe like a heavier energy, like he or she is making the decisions in your life and you're having to be more accountable for yourself. That could be it, like you having to come in and say, relax, like that is the way you want to live your life, but this is what I want. I need to take responsibility for my actions and my decisions, kind of thing. The Ace of Cups could also feel like a new babies coming for you guys, if you're looking to have babies, or a new home, like a very abundance is on your way, and it's coming in a controlled manner. So it could be from a project that you're doing, it could be from a sale of a home, there's this like Aries feels more programmed, conditioned, kind of. So there could be something new coming towards you, but it's in a more like it's from a work thing, from a or it could be from a man. Usually in this case the Emperor energy is male energy, but could be female, but an energy of very assertiveness, confidence, right? Loyalty, very strong-minded love that's coming towards you. Because what I see is the Four of Wands that shows up. I almost feel like some of you might be, even with the Emperor underneath, could be getting, be starting a passion project, doing something you completely love as far as a job or a career, something that is like Emperor would speak to me about that as well. So something that you've always wanted to do, and the Emperor is like you sitting down saying, okay, this is what we're gonna do, kind of thing. And the Four of Wands shows up, and it's like, yes, and it's like reward and validation and accomplishment, and it's amazing. That's what's coming towards you. It also could be marriage and union with someone, the Four of Wands energy. With the King of Cups, it's like love, passion, spirituality. It's like whether you're in this relationship, you're having to, it's a lot of love coming towards you, Virgo, a lot of deep emotion. It's a very deeply emotional relationship, if this is a new relationship. But you just have to watch out with this Emperor here energy, the Aries, the Scorpio energy here, that they don't control your decision making, that they don't that you're the one actually making the choices. The Two of Wands is you at the fork of the road, right? And it's like you have the Emperor and you have the Death, like the Death is change, transformation, and the Emperor is more in the box, right? It's more following the rules of life and stability and things like that. It's almost like feel with this accountability card showing up, you have this opportunity. So if you're single, or if you're in a relationship, let's talk about love. There's like, if you're single, there is that, I see a beautiful future coming ahead of you, but you need to be careful of who is making the decisions. Is it you? Is it both of you? Is it like, right? If you're in a relationship already, there's still a feeling of like deep, profound, intense love. But again, are you continuing in this relationship because the Emperor, because that's what you need to do, that's how you should be doing it, or you're doing it from, because the Death card is Scorpio energy too. They're also like deeply, darkly emotional, right? So it's like you need to really establish really why are you in this, and if it's for the right reasons. The only reason I'm saying that is because of this card, because if I didn't see this card, I might not have said that for this. But I also feel like some of you, it's a passion project, so it's like a career, like some of you come from the corporate world, but you're like moving into a passion project. I keep saying that again, but like it's something that is like very artistic, creative, like really away from the corporate world. And it's the best thing that you can do, because it's where you can express yourself creatively. It's where you can, it feels more expansive to me with the Death card. It feels like transformational energy. So like we're speaking career, we're speaking love, and then we're like, some of you, maybe some of you are having a baby, and the Emperor is IVF and all these different methods of having this baby. It feels still good to me. There is change coming here. You have to just take responsibility for the choices that you make in regards to this baby, in regards to this project, in regards to this relationship. That is the feeling I'm getting for you, Virgo. So it's all in all like very love inducing here. I see a lot of love here. I see a lot of like growth here. But there's this aspect of asking yourself, why are you doing this? Are you doing it for yourself? Or are you doing it for others with this Emperor? Are you, is it exactly what you want to do? And it feels good to me if that is exactly what you want to do. So like follow your heart here, Virgo. The Emperor just like always throws me off, because yes, he is a very confident man, very strong, loyal, whatever, but there is that feeling of like helicopter-ishness with that, with the Emperor, like the control and manipulation aspect of it, which feels like corporation, which feels like that kind of energy. So just ask yourself why you're in this project, relationship, why, like, if how badly you want this baby, whatever it is, and if you want to go through the whole like, if you are okay with like having to pass through this little hump of control energies, ego. Like tap into your ego and ask, why is it like, that's what I'm asking you to do. Like ask yourself why you're in this relationship. Why are you still in this relationship? Why are you pursuing this project, this career, this job, this, you know, why are you moving? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself, because in the end the answers are you taking like responsibility for those answers. I hope I am understood here, because I understand myself, but I hope I expressed it well. So we're going to give you a message of the Oracle of the Mermaids for your full moon in Pisces. It could also just be a message for you, beautiful Virgos. The crane bag. What is that? Sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. Oh my god, it's so amazing. The crane bag. Okay. 35. The crane bag is a sacred oceanic medicine bag that holds and protects items that have been bonded with your own energy, that symbolize your very essence, and from which energy can be withdrawn on, deposited when needed. Oh, okay. So, let's hear the message of this. Crane bags hold great healing and energetic power. It may be time to begin to look out for the sacred ingredients which will make your crane bag sing its magic. Time to go through wardrobes, bags, cupboards, and all those places where you hold objects that may or may not be empowering and even disempowering you. It is time to clear and consider what it is that is aligned with you, who you are at a soul level, and what it is that is actually truly representative of you. Some objects may need to go, or be redistributed and recycled. Everything has beauty and purpose, but some may no longer be in energetic alignment, a good match for you and your beautiful soul. You may also feel that some other symbols and items may need to be brought in. Begin to see the world as a living crane bag, the people and the creatures and the objects and even your car and home, and yes, your bag, all hold energy and power. From your pockets to your purse, go through everything. Know what you are holding energetically, then shift it, realign it, and feel the ease that comes with this action. That's really good. I like this actually. So it's like a little bit in what this reading going. Make sure that you're aligned with everything in your life, right? With your career, your relationship, whatever it is that's like an area of your life that is important to you. But I kind of like this as like a fall cleaning instead of a spring cleaning. Like maybe it's time for you to go and clean out what is not necessary in your life. Because, you know, like energetically speaking, when we do that, like I do that often in my wardrobe. I'm like, I haven't worn this in like years. Boom, out. It also feels freeing. Maybe there's too many books on your shelves. Maybe there's too many, you know, like why are they there if you're not even like referencing them? So do that cleanup in your life and it'll free your mind and you'll be ready for this big change that's coming. What a beautiful reading, Virgo. All right. So new love coming in, new project, new whatever it is. It feels really good. Very like successful here and celebratory. So just be accountable for every decision that you make. That it's yours, not someone else's. All right. If this didn't resonate, check your rising and your moon. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm taking fall, winter sessions for my tarot readings and my Akashic Records reading as well. All right. I love you, Virgo, and I will see you. And happy birthday, Virgo. Sorry, I forgot. Happy birthday, Virgo. It's your season. I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Libra. So we got this beautiful card of radical self-love. We can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. Very beautiful energy here. I'm going to read this card. Until we embody just how radical and pure our self-love is, we are not entirely open to receive or vibrationally match to such unconditional love from others or the universe. This card encourages you to say yes and to let go of all your self-judgment, shadows, and untruths so that the room can be made for all of your loving light to radiate through the rest of your life. The featured crone supports you in cultivating the strength required to love yourself for all that you are and all that you are not. To love all that you have done and all that you have not done. To love all that you have struggled with and overcome, as well as all of the things that you still struggle with and may never overcome. It supports you to love what you are ashamed of or fear and to love what hurts. Love all of your emotions. They communicate to you what matters most to you. What a beautiful message. The key is to love your differences and all of the ways in which you feel like you are not enough. Love that everyone else in your life is out of your control. Love the strangeness and the darkness. Love that love is the only thing that matters. The rest dissolves in its presence. Live from the white light of your heart's love and wisdom and watch its power shine through all illusion. Love, love, love. If you didn't listen to my intro here or my intro on Instagram, I talk all about love and how the only way to walk through this life is to completely and unequivocally love yourself and everything around you, even the things that you choose to hate. Because when we place hate and anger and resentment on things, it's a reflection of us. So this card is all about you. For me, I felt it was like a lot of you are afraid to speak your true feelings to your partners, to your friends, to your family. And self-love and love is all about that. It's all about being transparent and honest with yourself and with those people. Radical, right? Let's see what's going on. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Ten of Cups is the happiest card in the deck, and it's in reverse. So let's see what that means. It's a Pisces as well. It's very interesting. The Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, and the Ace of Swords. So it's time to get clear about something, my beautiful for Libras. I was like, Nine of Wands, the Lovers, and the Sun. Okay. The Ten of Cups in reverse. The Ten of Cups is like a happy family, like a harmonious life, really feeling good about where you are in your life. But the fact that it's in reverse is like you're kind of with the Nine of Wands here. You're almost like it's a struggle for you. It's a facade, like you're living in a facade. You're pretending that life is, I'm not saying every Libra, but this is what it's speaking to me. You're pretending that it's like a really great life that you're living. You're on Facebook and social media, and you're saying, yeah, everything is great, and this is a picture of us, and everything is beautiful. There's this feeling of you not really happy in your partnership, in your family, in your friends, with your business, with your career, with something, and you're constantly struggling with it. And you're constantly like it. Nine of Wands is not really a struggle card, but it's a contemplation card. It's like a card like he keeps walking up, and he's building this like kind of makeshift staircase, and it's never really stable. And it's almost like he walks up one and another one drops, kind of thing, because he's not really being true to himself. And I feel like some of you are kind of playing a game in your life right now, Libra. So and it's not like to be mean to you. It's like you're. It's not in every area of your life either. I feel like some of you, it's like perhaps you're not being truthful to a friend of yours. Because you're not really aligned with them, and it's okay not to be aligned with them, and it's okay to say, you know, I'm not interested in like pursuing this kind of thing. That's what radical self-love is. Love is like being truthful and transparent to your lover, to your friends, to your family, to yourself. So with this Ten of Cups in reverse, I feel like you are kind of playing a little bit of a game, or you're displaying a movie scene for other people to just say, okay, it's fine, he or she is great. Once again, these are general readings, so it's not everybody that's feeling like this. And the Queen of Cups is like a mother energy. It's a wife energy, a partner energy, a mentor energy. It's like a loving person around you, and there's a Lover's card here. So there could be like, what could this be actually? Because if your Ten of Cups is in reverse, there could be people here watching who are in a relationship that you are actually in a relationship with somebody else at the same time, and that's why the Ten of Cups is in reverse, and that's why you're keeping on like trying to keep this facade going. That could be it. Or it could be that you are the Queen of Cups, and you're trying really hard to create this, to build and keep this relationship going as much as you can, even though it's like a bit tough. If you're single, There's always this feeling of you, I almost feel like you're also like living kind of a, you're pretending to have, like, to be okay with the fact that you're single. You're pretending, you're like, okay, it's fine, I'm happy this way, kind of thing. And maybe some of you are like I am. So like, but it's just this feeling, I don't know, like you're almost fighting with yourself. This Queen of Cups energy showing up is like, are you doing what you really love to do, Libra? Are you really loving the person that you need to be loving right now? Are you making the right choices in your life? Are you choosing these choices because of you don't want to disappoint your mother or your mother-in-law or your, you know, or your partner or your friends or people in your life or yourself? I just feel like you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself for a happy outside, but it's really a struggle for you, some of you. And that's this self-love. It's like, if we are to be in relationships, even if we're to be single or we're to be like family and friend, we need to give the 100% love to these people and to ourselves. But if I feel like some of you are only managing to give 50%, 20%, 60%, even 80% is not full love. And we're saying, oh, well, it's 80%, it's good enough. No, we need to be at 100% or 1,000% of love. Or else, why are we in these relationships? Why are we trying so hard to keep these things going? It's time to get clear. The Ace of Swords. It's like it's time to get clear in your life, in your relationship, in your career, in your job, in whatever it is. Whatever it is that you are pretending to the world that everything is just super duper and dandy. We have a Queen of Cups energy here. It's very emotional. It's very spiritual. Lovers, like, doesn't necessarily have to, it could be that you're like seeking love elsewhere, definitely, but could be you. It's like you finding that love within yourself. It's this self-love here, and you're having a hard time because the Ace of Swords, like, if you get clear about what it is you want, Libra, the sun will be shining for you. Things will start to shine. Things will start to become less heavy, less daunting for you. Things will, your path is going to start to open up. Your you will find success in relationship, in your career, in whatever it is, but you're holding yourself back because you're pretending, and this pretending is causing you to struggle within. You're having a hard time keeping up with the Joneses. Maybe you need to seek out a spiritual or a loving human. That's all. You don't need to go spiritual. Just someone that can listen to you and hear you out and not judge you and not necessarily give you opinions either. Just be there for you as you speak, and like I feel like you're missing that. I feel like you are being asked to, like, Ace of Swords is you. It's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's like you're being asked to really move into to really get honest with yourself. This is like the sword of truth. It's like be 100% truth and transparent with yourself. What is it that you want? Because the sun is a Leo card, and it's like the sun is like, it's time for your life to be abundant again. It's time to get your power back and the strength back. I'm like, they're very beautiful cards here. That Ten of Cups threw me because the Ten of Cups is that exactly that energy, and I feel like some of you are hiding behind a smoke screen, and that's not. It's like you're lying to your soul, like you're not showcasing the power of your soul. You're like keeping it under wraps. And instead you're putting the ego out there as the like forerunner. And this radical self-love is actually stop judging yourself and shaming yourself and hating on yourself just for the look of things, just to show everybody that everything is great. It's time to choose you. It's time to choose love. And when you do, things are going to change dramatically for you. Leo, drama. That's what I feel. So here's a message for you for the Oracle of Mermaids for your full moon in Pisces, or just for a message. Libra, please. Imrama, wonder, voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. So 45. This is the message. There will soon be a great voyage for you, where you travel over water to come to a place that your soul has longed to journey on. There will be so much that is wonderful for you to explore and to come to know, but you will be called on. You will not stay in these places, for they are not home, but they are places your soul must taste to know more of the experience of life. I like that. The Imrama, or the pilgrimage over water, is one that is watched over by the mermaids, and one that we all must make during our lifetimes. You are now being asked to prepare, to save, plan your travel, purchase your tickets, and have your passport ready. You can plan all you like because the trip will ultimately be taking you. Be ready. This will be a wonderful voyage, and you will always be glad you listened and made your pilgrimage of the soul. The mermaids will help you on your way, and oh, what beauties there shall be. Say yes, for now is the time to voyage forth, and return only when your Imrama, your soul journey, is complete. I kind of like this for you because you're here stuck. Some of you are stuck in this whatever it is, the situation in your life. And here it's asking you to get clear and get ready for this new chapter in your life, this new soul voyage, this new beginning that is here. I mean, also like pack your passports, bags, because maybe something's coming. Maybe some of you are gonna like decide to go travel because your soul is gonna be like, yo, let's do this in the next week or so. So I like this is a soul voyage. It's a chapter in your life, something new moving in, stepping away from a pretend, stepping away from what your soul is not comfortable with and moving into what your soul is calling you to do. All right, my beautiful Libra. This is a beautiful message. Now, I don't know if you listened to my intro, but Mercury retrograde is in your sign. So expect a lot of these fears and buried emotions to be playing havoc on you this week and next week. So just pay attention to that, and also check your rising and your sun and your moon if this didn't resonate with you. I'm open for tarot readings and Akashic record readings for this fall winter session. You can book with me online. Just down below I have all the information. And have a beautiful week. Like, comment, and subscribe as usual, and I will see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. We got radical honesty. To believe in the facade is to suffocate in the armor of alienation, self-defeat, and self-denial. It's very interesting, this card, because Libra got radical self-love, and their cards came out as a facade card. So if you have any Libra in you, it's worth looking at that. So I like everything that it says in here, so I'm going to just pick and choose the messages here. The mother warrior assures you that it's okay and not at all a failure or flaw to experience disappointments, betrayals of the heart, and confusion. Rather, this is what it is to be transparently and universally human. She encourages you to look candidly at your current limitations and past the regrets and things that you wish were not part of your character or life story. Not part of your character or life story. While honesty can hurt and be brutal in the moment of disclosure, the acute pain of it is always temporary. Sorry about that. True, a rough patch of disruption, tension, and chaos typically follows moments of radical honesty, but it does eventually dissipate. The turmoil is never the life sentence that avoidance, denial, and deception are. Know that every time you surrender to tumultuous feelings, you are releasing the heavy armor of deceits that are no longer yours to carry. Let the uncomfortable emotions flow all of their unpleasantness completely through and out of you. Whenever they rise up in the well of your being, release them with self-love, acceptance, and appreciation for what is no more. The path of radical honesty can only beget more honesty. No one, regardless of how perfect they are or their situation may seem, is immune to the full spectrum of life. We all have pain, shadows, insecurities, battle scars, stories of shame, and things we wish we had handled with more grace. Yes. As you become increasingly transparent, you attract more authentic and like-minded people, and those of the lie fall away. I mean, yes. It's pretty clear. So let's see what's going on here. Queen of Swords. Miss Radical Honesty herself. Okay. That's a Libra energy. Ooh, the Devil energy. Capricorn energy. And the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. King of Wands. Wow, man. Leo energy. We got a lot of personality here. The Hermit in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Swords in reverse. Okay, for the first time I think in a while you're not showing up at all here. But we have like a person, the Devil is a person. It's a Y more than anything. The Hermit, lessons, so wow. The Queen of Swords energy and the King of Wands showing up could be a couple, could be you and someone else in your life. It could be it doesn't have to be a couple, it could be a son, a daughter, a brother, sister kind of energy, right? There's the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. Not probably the best matchup here. The King of Wands is very outgoing, very, I mean, they could be. Libra is just too, like the Queen of Swords is very dry and reserved and clear cut in what she wants. And she's looking on to him kind of thing. So it's almost feeling, but we could look at it the other way and she's looking away from him. So like it doesn't mean anything. Let's see here. I mean, it does mean something, but I'm just trying to understand how it's showing up here. She's looking away from the Devil and the Page of Wands is looking away from the Devil. So it's really interesting. And the Hermit underneath the Devil is like, you're like cocooning in. Here we're talking about being completely honest with yourself, completely honest with other people, so that you don't have to bring on this shame and this blame, and you don't have to like carry all this heavy weight on you. And all these like people here, the Swords energy, which is radical honesty, and the King of Wands is also very like transparent in a boisterous, vibrant way. And the Page of Wands energy is this energy of Aries, Leo, Sag. Still pretty transparent energies, right? The fact that we have the Devil and the Hermit. Sorry about this, my ear. At a point, it's like my ear is like, whew. So the Devil and the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit is all about seeking the answers within. Here you're resisting this. You're not even interested. There's parts of you that are not even interested in doing the work. Why? You're allowing ego to make a move, make a play here. You're almost to me it feels like there's a lot of people here in your life that are causing you a lot of grief, because I see so many people in the cards. It feels could be like a mom, a dad, a son, a daughter, a son or daughter with a page of wands, right? Could be a partner, romantic or not. It could be a sister, brother. It could be anybody, right? Because there's all the genders here, and it has the children, which is so interesting. It has the mother, the father, and the children aspect. So it has the family, the friends, and then it has the devil inside the devil inside, in the devil in the middle, with this energy of like control, manipulation, ego. I almost feel like either you're allowing others to manipulate you and control you, or you're doing that to them. We're going to call a spade here, because it's in the present tense. It's in the middle. The heart of this reading is the devil and the hermit. And the hermit is like you're kind of rejecting your soul at this moment in time. You're playing in the movie, in the illusion. You're playing in this game, and you're allowing these people around you to manipulate you, control you, to the thing is that you see the devil, and there's this the page is looking away from the devil, and the queen is looking away from the devil. The devil is seen such a controlling ego, but the devil could also be like you in a shadow moment of your life right now, you feeling the darkness of life, you which is that hermit in reverse. Like you're not trusting yourself, you're shaming yourself, you're blaming yourself, you're in a little bit of a down moment, Scorpio. This is I'm speaking you, and then after we're going to speak of the devil being someone else, but you allowing these other energies and people around you to affect you so greatly. You're absorbing these people's energies, or these people are not, like, they're not even supportive of you or not encouraging of you. Like, I almost feel like you're the one who having to take on all these energies from these people, and that's why you're like, I give up. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how to help people. I don't know. You're feeling sorry for yourself a little bit now, Scorpio, maybe. This Ten of Swords energy is like you're feeling backstabbed, and you're feeling like people are not really listening, and it's in reverse. So it's like, okay, release all this. Wow, man. There's like two scenarios, like I've been telling you. It could be other people around you that are full ego and full, like, it's all about me kind of thing, and you're having to like carry their weight with you, and that's why you're having a hard time seeing clearly. You're not in this space of energetic vibration anymore. You're just like fully like loaded with heavy energies, and I feel like the people around you are not even conscious of how they're treating you. They're just like slapping it all on you kind of thing. But I think I feel like it's because you've always allowed them to, and now you're like, okay, it's enough. Like, I feel like you're in a really, like, this is where you need to be radically honest with yourself. Why do I allow these people to do this to me? Why am I a freaking punching board? Why am I like this sponge? Why am I allowing this? Where is my self-worth in all of this? That is that energy here. There's a part, some of you, that are actually being manipulative and controlling, and you're being like maybe too honest with people around you, and they just not receiving well, and you're getting, maybe some of you are a bit too stuck in your to focus on your job, to focus on something in your life that you're not seeing clearly, right? And you're kind of rejecting everybody around you because you're so like focused on the illusion, right? There's that part of you too. And some of you are even falling away from your soul calling. Hence the Hermit in reverse. Like, you're not really listening anymore. You're just like absorbed in this world out here. The job, the money, the finances, the whatever, the blame, the shame, the victimhood, all of it. You're like you're buried in it. And you're like, oh, I need to find my way out, but you're having a hard time getting out of it. But there's hope with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, it's time to release yourself. So release yourself from the shackles of other people, or release yourself from yourself. I feel like some of you, it's you who's doing this to yourself. And it's time to get honest with yourself and transparent. It's time to listen to your heart, follow your heart. When it comes to even the most important people in your life, it's now time not to be running away from your soul. It's time to be running towards it and listening really carefully. We're not in a time where we need the devil to be taking over, which is the shadow, which is not the bad parts of us, of course, but it's the parts that are keeping you down a little bit more. I really feel like it speaks like family around you, or partnerships, or friends or something. I just feel like you're in the middle of a lot of heavy energies, a lot of people with opinions, a lot of people with like problems and issues, and it's like you're the bouncing board, and you're like done. And you're not able to like focus on yourself. That's why you need to get honest. It's enough. It's enough. I don't like this energy here. I feel heavy. I feel like you're carrying a lot, and it's time to let it go. You need to reverse and find yourself again. You've kind of lost yourself in other energies and other people and other truths and other, and all things around you. We're talking all about love this week in my intro. Let's get back to the core of the soul, which is your heart. So I'm going to give you a full moon Pisces with the Oracle of the Mermaids. Let's see what is the message for Scorpio, please. We got vulnerability. Open your heart, allow yourself to be tender. Yeah, makes sense. I guess we just talked about heart. So 39. We all need crave a sense of belonging. It is deep and primal. It is at the very core of our survival instincts. For in tribal days, if we were outcasts, we were either left as food for the sharks, or we became strong and wise in our hermitage. These challenges and hero journeys within within us are keys to inner strength and a sense of belonging to the all that is. And yet what makes this heroic and what makes this beautiful is that we can be deeply hurt as much by our communication with others as by our distance from them. At this time, you are being asked to open up, display your wounds after a time building trust, and share the vulnerabilities within. You are strong and you are a survivor, but you are fragile too. Deep, intimate connection can only be created by deeply understanding who we are, what we reject and dislike about ourselves, and bringing home and nurturing back to health that which we have forced away. This can require therapy, counseling, and deep vulnerability. The power of this vulnerability is that you break through into freedom, self-love, and attract others with your open heart. It may return from time to time. It is often a theme in our life. Wow, man. So vulnerability is like opening your heart. And I just really feel like what this card is saying is like, the devil here is showing me, and the Hermit reverse is showing me that you are closed. Your heart is closed. And you're protecting it. I understand that. Because you have like some really heavy energies around you, some really heavy people in your life. They just want to suck your energy dry. And it could be you too, wanting to do that to yourself. And you're still closing your heart. We need this heart to be open. Be as vulnerable as you can and keep it open, because you need to be hearing the soul calling. It's really important for you right now, Scorpio. Because I don't want you in this place where you're not seeking answers within. And you're seeking answers out there, but there's no one really out there helping you. And all they are doing is like sticking swords on your back, right? So open your heart, man. Allow yourself to be tender. All right, Scorpio, this was a really heavy reading. What a surprise. It's a Scorpio reading. All right, so if you need to go and check your other signs, please do. Rising and moon and other planets. And I will see you next week. Also, I'm booking readings for fall and winter, my tarot and my Akashic records. So go ahead and book those sessions. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. We got home. May your body beware a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Okay. All right, so let me see what's going on in this book for you. The body is to be enjoyed. Pleasure is not an indulgence, it is essential. It's important to enjoy a state of bliss in the natural springs where your body is revitalized, nourished, and restful. Our bodies will always do their best for us, regardless of how each of us neglects our body or fails to fuel it with moderate nourishment, exercise, and pleasure. Even when we cannot or do not provide our bodies with a calm and safe environment or company, it remains our loyal and loving friend. It is always on our side, even when we judge it as inadequate. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay. However, it does need our love, care, and attention in return, and not our punishment or neglect. This is time to befriend your body, to love, maintain, and care for it as you would your most treasured and loving possession. For it is the most valuable material item that you will ever own. Whatever you give it, or it gives back tenfold. Love is the best kind of food. This includes the way you allow others to relate to and to engage with your body. If the interaction is not loving and does not genuinely support your bliss, confidence, and value, then lose it. The momentary pleasure we enjoy from overeating chocolate, watching too much TV, or having loveless sex is ultimately unhealthy and unable to give you or your body what is truly beneficial. Apologize to your body and list ways you can turn any unloving behaviors into loving ones. Wow, okay. So this week, Sagittarius, is about you and your body and like nourishing it with love. I kind of like that part where it said like, you know, loveless sex, overeating chocolates, whatever, watching too much TV, like doing things in the moment that you think it's right, but your body feels it, right? The cells in your body feel it and they will react and respond to that. And that's why we're always on these like roller coaster rides when it comes to our bodies, right? So we're really having to love it unconditionally, and be careful of what you eat, be careful of how you speak to it, be careful of how you act, right? Everything. It's so beautiful. Also, home is maybe, apart from this, even though it's all about the body, but I feel like, I think someone else got this, Libra or Virgo got this. It's a good time to clean up your home, maybe, and clean out unwanted and negative energies in the home. So let's see what's going on for you here, Sagittarius. 8 of Wands energy. 9 of Wands. Okay, there's a story already happening here. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The Star card, which is healing of the body. The 4 of Wands, which is celebration. And the 2 of Swords. All right. We have the 8 of Wands, which is a fast-moving energy. It's also communication, and the Star card. So when we see the body here showing up, this home, it's obviously some of you are needing to step on it and healing your body, finding ways that like this is maybe doing something on an app that will help you with your fitness level, or help you with to encourage you. Like there's so many different apps out there right now that can help you like count your steps or whatever it is. Maybe that's what's coming out here, is to like just to motivate you into loving your body and taking care of your body. There's that feeling here coming out here. And the 9 of Wands is like maybe some of you are needing to connect with your soul, do some meditation, do some otherworldly work here, go into nature. You see the 4 of Wands energy is like a marriage or celebration or achievement. But there's like 4 people on the beach here with these big wands. So maybe have fun with your life. Maybe start moving around. Start enjoying life for yourself. But the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is interesting. It's like it feels like there's like the 8 of Pentacles is all about your work, right? About your school, whatever it is. And there's like it's like in reverse, there's a resistance to it. Maybe you're resisting working on yourself. Maybe there is a delay in your job or career or your schooling. Maybe you're, maybe that's what's like, you're a little bit stressed about it. And that's what's causing you to overeat or to not treat your body with the self-love that it deserves. Because the 2 of Swords shows up here. It's like you're in the crossroads. You're like having to make a decision about something. So maybe you're having to make a decision about your job, about school again, about where your journey is supposed to take you to. And that's why maybe you are in a process of overeating or not treating your body right, not loving yourself completely. So I feel like some of you are being asked to actually be proactive in this on this journey right now. Like a step outside of yourself, or go inside. Actually, go inside, right? But also step outside of your job. Like what is it that's making you stressed in your life? Where are your blockages and your I feel like you have some stumbling blocks here with this 8 of Pentacles. You're maybe overworking, overtired, studying too much. Like you're doing something over. You're overexerting yourself somewhere, but neglecting your body and neglecting your soul. Overthinking, you're overwhelming yourself with something, and which is causing you to like have a hard time making a decision in your life. So this 2 of Swords is interesting to end this with. I almost feel like I want to take out another card, so I'm just gonna grab whatever tarot deck is here to get you another clarifying on the Two of Swords energy, please. For Sagittarius, please. I missed these cards. King of Cups. King of Cups is actually a beautiful card to get. The King of Cups energy is a healing energy, spiritually healing energy, loving. He's loves himself and he loves other people. So I almost feel like you are being asked to focus this week on you and like your trifecta, I guess, your mind, body, soul kind of thing, or maybe your body, soul, spirit more, because we're trying to empty our minds here. And like the star you see, it's almost like she's on a pole, right? She's a pole dancing star here. So it's like maybe you want to dance, maybe you want to stretch your body, you want to take a like a dance class or aerobics, acrobatic class, or you want to find some martial artists. Like you want to do something that where you're moving your body a bit more. It could be just exercise. I feel like you're being asked to have fun, to really enjoy, like do something you really want to do. There's this part of you that needs to be more spiritual and go within a lot, but a lot of you are just too much in your heads right now. You're too worried about something, that's why your mind is elsewhere, and that's why you're speaking really poorly to yourself. Or that's why you're delaying decision making with a relationship, with a career, with a work, with whatever. And the delay is creating some tension in your body. And the King of Cups is like, okay, find a way to, like he has a cup in his hand, find a way to drink some really good water, like sit down. He's sitting, sit and revel in your life and enjoy your life. Stop thinking. All right, so that's the message for you. I'm going to also give you a full moon in Pisces. A message from the Oracle of the Mermaids. So let's see what Sagittarius needs to hear. Fertility. Potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. So, could also be some of you trying to have a baby here and you're having a hard time. This is the message. This is a time for the conception and growth of a new project, a time to get ready to prepare. May literally mean that it's time to conceive and grow a new life in the world. Taking herbal supplements and changing diet and lifestyle so that new projects have the healthiest possible beings. Initiating projects in the spirit of goodwill with positivity and enrichment. No longer being neglectful of the self. Bliss, saturation, abundance. You are in a place of great potential. It is essential for you to ride this energy and deepen your roots and sow your seeds at this moment. Do not let this fertile time come to nothing. Sow the seed of ideas, of dreams, and action them out into the world, into reality. The mermaids know you are the right one to bring the idea or being on or project through. Wow. You have been gifted a time of great potential, the perfect conditions. You must do your very best to ensure success. The seed is in your hand. Let it fall to the ripe, good earth, and let your soul grow what it has been born to create. I mean, it's really beautiful. So it's like, this is like everything
it feels like your this focus is on your body, right? And this is like your soul. So it's like everything is connected. If you are good to your body and good to the cells within your body, then your soul is happy, and your soul will be able to birth this new project, birth this new baby, birth whatever it is, this new relationship. But it all starts with inside you and outside you, right? The body is as important as the soul, but it's how we treat her or him that we get to materialize beauty and growth and fulfillment in our life. What a very beautiful message, Sagittarius. If these are general readings, so if this didn't resonate, you go check your rising and your moon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I'm taking readings, tarot and akashic, for the fall winter sessions. Just book down below. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. Hello, my beautiful Capricorn. We have the unknown. Knowing the unknown is what it says. I'm going to read from the book number 5. So, it is natural and human to feel reluctant and fearful at the beginning of a significant change. Change confronts us with so many unknowns and such overwhelming feelings that challenge us whenever an unfamiliar direction is taken. However, to never try something new or cease to continue when things change is to go against life's natural rhythm of continued growth and transformation. What is known can quickly become comfortably familiar, as well as stifling to our gradual yet ongoing progression. The price we pay to stay in what is known is stagnation and fear. Trust that you have the sufficient skills and knowledge to navigate your way through an unknown aspect of your life. It may be that you have avoided or put off changing your career, changing locations, committing to a new project, starting a family, or ending a relationship for some time now. If so, this card has shown up to remind you that if you do nothing different, nothing changes. You have everything it takes to choose the unknown and embrace change by focusing on what your next step requires. Any and every journey is the result of taking one step into the unknown at a time. Yes, right? I mean, I'm a proponent of embracing the unknown, of living in the moment. And the more that we create these plans or think back in the future, in the past, of what we did, what we should have done, the more we just live in this stagnation, right? And this fears and this oh my God, overwhelm and this worry and this anxiety. So your message is the embracing the unknown. So let's see what the full message is. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands speaks of new career opportunities, new relationships, new. So let's see. The Empress, so Taurus energy showing up here. The Ace of Wands is Leo, Sag, Aries, and this is Taurus, Libra. And the Seven of Wands is having faith in the decisions that you make for yourself. So very interesting, Capricorn. The Five of Cups. The Six of Swords. And the Ten of Coins, which is a Capricorn energy. But all in all, if I look at all this, it looks really good. But the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups is what's striking me here. So the Ace of Wands, that, like I said, is a new insight, a new beginning, a new chapter in your life that's wanting to start, a new relationship, or like I said, a career opportunity or a project that's wanting to kick off. But the Five of Cups is here, and that's very important to show this card, because the Five of Cups, if you look at him, I don't know if you could see in this card, but he looks solemn and depressed. And the Five of Cups is that energy of I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. I'm not sure. Are you sure that I'm supposed to lead this project? Or maybe this relation's not going to work for me. Or it's that. It's this anxiety, this stress that you're putting on something that hasn't even begun yet. That has that is being handed to you, and you're oh no. And you're starting to fuss about it instead of saying, okay, sure, let's do this.
Let's embrace the unknown. The Five of Cups has nothing to do with the unknown. It's like afraid of everything, and like it's programmed and conditioned, and this is how I'm supposed to feel, and this is how I'm supposed to worry about it, or I'm supposed to like oh, I'm being given a new project and I have to go and work really hard and do all the things, and you're not supposed to do anything. You're just supposed to accept it. So yes, okay, I'm ready for the new chapter. I'm ready for this beginning. Let's go. That's the feeling. And the Empress is like, yep. It's like the female entrepreneur here. There's the three sides of the Empress. It's like she's the mother, she's the entrepreneur, she's the best friend, she's everything, right? The Empress energy is Mother Earth. It's you like encompassing this. It's like embracing this new opportunity that's showing up, this new relationship that's showing up, and the Six of Swords is like, and running with it, like getting on that boat, not knowing if it's going to rain or snow or it's going to hail or if there's a tornado, just getting on that boat and going, and trusting that whatever God, Creator, Source has provided for you, this new beautiful opportunity in front of you, you're just going to go for it. Just going to jump in and go. Without thinking, or without like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? Or like, just go. And it really speaks of all of this, because the Seven of Wands is like you've headed into the oblivion, right? You've headed into the unknown. And now the Seven of Wands is like, continue the trek, even though you don't even know where the hell you're going. Continue, because you don't know if there's a sea behind you, you don't know anything, but you know that God, Creator, has your back. Every single move. Every single thing, right? You are your own creator of this lifetime. It's like starting to believe in yourself. Believe in this journey that you're on. Instead of always looking to others for answers, always looking to how are they going to treat me? What does he feel about me? What does he think about me? Who cares? Because your journey is already set for you, or she or he, or whatever. I feel like Capricorn, I don't know if you've been given like you've gotten a new job recently, or you're about to get one. If you jumped into a new relationship, or you were going to get one, or that's all the feelings. Or you're a new home, new travel plans, a new passion project, a new book that you've written, you're going to get published, like a new something that is like completely being handed to you, and you're like, oh, afraid of it. You're trying to find all the angles of why you shouldn't take this, or why you shouldn't jump into it, or why that. And the Empress is like, yo, we're handing this to you. What is your problem? Get on that boat and go into the white unknown, regardless of what might happen, or what, like quiet that mind of yours. Find your way into that desert. You don't need a compass. You need to listen to your soul. You need to listen without the mind like capturing everything, without the mind taking over. I feel like here's a really good like lesson for you, Capricorn, because you are very much people that need to have guidance, and you need to have, the book says this, and you need to, well, they said this, the doctor said this, the person said this, like you need people to tell you that this is the way it's supposed to be, and you never listen to yourself. You forget that you know everything. And the last card is the Ten of Coins, which is you. The Ten of Coins is like financial freedom. Like you're going to get the promotion, you're going to get the raise, you're going to get the course that you really want, you're going to get the abundance, the luck, the growth is here, the stability, financial. Look at all the coins in that portal. Like it's all here for you. You're getting this new thing, and you're landing in this new thing. So the beginning, you're being handed something, and in the middle, you're all like, yeah, I don't know. And then at the end, you're like, okay, we're going to still give this to you. It might take a few more years if you don't trust the unknown. And if you start creating paths, if you start like going seeking for help elsewhere, or going to or doubting yourself, or placing all this anxiety on yourself, because every time we put doubt on ourselves, or we're anxious, or we're stressed, it takes a lot longer to get out of it. So this is a very distinct message for some of you, that really trust in the process, trust in the plan, and trust in yourself. Embrace the unknown, my beautiful Capricorns. You are being handed something on a platter, and you're too busy working around it, trying to figure out an angle. Why is it being given to me? Why? What is happening? You're too busy around this beautiful opportunity that you're not seeing the beauty of it. And all you need to do is take it. Say, okay, thank you, and move on. That's all you need to do. And every day is the same thing. Just take these opportunities. You meet somebody and you're like, oh wow, amazing. Instead of going, oh my God, what is he doing in my life? Why is she? The questions that you ask yourself, and you put yourself in a big hole, and then you take all these detours to get to the same place that it took maybe someone else to get there in one step. But it takes you 10 steps because you're so much in your mind. Hey, Capricorn? All right. So I'm going to give you a full moon message with the Oracle of the Mermaids. Capricorn. Soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. I think this is a good one for you. Let's see what's going on. Feeling trapped, restricted, squeezed, or limited? You may be within the confines of a soul cage. The soul cage is every compromise you've ever made that cut a little of your soul off. Every time you had to keep the peace. It's a job you took because you thought you could never make a living doing what you love. It's every piece of unnecessary insurance we are sold. Every time we are told to live in fear, and every time we are encouraged by our culture to live as though we are in great danger. This card now asks you, do you wish to free yourself from the soul cage? It need not be done all at once, for there are many bars and many chains and many locks. But little by little, they will help you to rediscover the joys of living according to the stories the soul wants you to tell, and you will be free. This comes at a very beautiful time here in this unknown, because the soul cage is that. It's the Five of Cups energy. It's you always seeing things, looking too deeply into situations or these beautiful opportunities that come to see you, to land in your lap, and you're like, and it's you stuck in that cage, always worried, stressed, feeling guilty, feeling this way, feeling, and it's just let it go. And do this, please. Embrace the unknown. Live in the moment, my beautiful Capricorns. You're given an opportunity, enjoy it in the moment. Stop thinking about tomorrow in 5 minutes, in 5 years. Stop thinking about yesterday or how you got there. Doesn't matter. If you're given a raise, enjoy it. Stop thinking, okay or not. Stop thinking. All right. That is the message for you today, this week. All right, my beautiful Capricorns, I love you. If this didn't resonate with you at all, you can go ahead and check your rising and your moon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And also, I'm taking fall sessions and fall winter sessions for tarot and Akashic Records reading. All right, I love you. Bye. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. We got perspective, which I will read. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So I'm going to read from the book. This is a beautiful well, I thought it was a man, but it's a woman on a mountain top looking at the lighthouse. So I'm going to read this. Our emotions are all about perspective. This is why we often hear a lot of caution around our emotions' potential to lead us astray. Our thoughts and feelings inform our experience of a situation. Our attitude influences our predisposition to certain thoughts and feelings and often thwarts our capacity to perceive with a calm and clear mind. There is tremendous power in separating ourselves from the emotion and negative thinking toward whatever we are confronted with. Nothing is what it seems when heightened emotions and manic thoughts are involved. This is why we really do create our own reality. We just often unintentionally create it in ways that do not best serve us. Seeing from a state of calm and a clear mind opens us up to a broader perspective, closer to that of our spirit self. Often when a shift in our ability to perceive differently becomes available to us, we can identify a way out, an alternative, or a solution. So in times of distress, try to remember to ask yourself, is it possible to see this in another way? In a way that empowers me? The only thing that can limit you is your perspective. Very beautiful. I said that this sounded like the hangman, which it does, but it also feels like a Four of Swords energy. Like it's like combined, where you need to step back if you're presented with a difficult situation, or if you're presented with something that makes you feel uncomfortable energetically or physically or emotionally. You take back a step and you like really feel it, and you look calmly at this situation at hand instead of being impulsive, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on here. We have the Magician, which is all about creating your own reality, which is kind of cool, and the Gemini and a Virgo energy. The Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, which is a Pisces energy. We have the Eight of Coins, the Queen of Wands, which is an Aries energy, and the Ace of Coins. Look at you, Aquarius. We're starting something new here. A new job, perhaps, a new business project. With the Magician. The Magician and the Eight of Coins, which is the Eight of Pentacles, it's all speaking about business here, and job and career, school, whatever it is. It's all this feeling of you in the process of starting like a passion project, you in starting something that has always been on your mind. Excuse me, let me drink some water here. Even going into business with someone that you highly esteem, someone that is close to your heart. There's that feeling here, but everything speaks to me here of of a job, a career, a project. The Four of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry, but 1 second. I'm gonna have to edit this out. Okay. Everything here speaks to me of a solid foundation, about money coming in. There's a Queen of Wands energy. It's like it could be you or someone else. Maybe you're, like I said, you could be partnering with a female or a male, someone that is as determined as you, as like or creative, more creative than you, perhaps more. You have Wands and Cups energies here, like you're mental, and this is more emotional and like fiery vision kind of thing. I feel like some of you have been working really hard on I like I see it all here, the Magician with the Ace of Coins. I just feel like some of you are wanting to step out on your own. Maybe you've been working for a corporation too long and it's like it's not who you are. Maybe you are working in a creative field, but you're wanting to do something different. Maybe bring in a different flavor in. Like, I don't know, there's just this feeling of you, like the Knight of Cups speaks to me of love and a passion, right? So it's like a passion project. I think I've maybe said this with Taurus or somebody, but there's this feeling of you definitely going on your own. Maybe you want to be a salesperson on the road. Maybe you want to set up your own facility or whatever it is. I just feel like you are kind of done with the corporate world and you're ready to go on your own. It feels very independent, whether you're a consultant, whether you are, I mean, even if you want to work with someone, it just feels like you won't be, you'll be creating a new position or a new role. If you're in school, there's this feeling of you like really choosing the right courses, finding courses that really like empower you or make you like work. You're like team building, working with the team, like coming together, things that are bringing something new to your life. I just feel like there's, Aquarius, a different energy here for you, which is really good. Again, I feel like some of you might be partnering up with someone in your same field or someone outside of your field, but creative, that will bring something, a different flavor to your job, even school. Maybe you're going to meet people that are of different perspectives than you, right? It's a time of calm. It's a time of like taking the time to assess what is right for you. But definitely there's shit happening. There's things coming to your way. Like the Ace of Coins is like new financial gain, a new financial opportunity, a new job, a new raise, a new promotion, a new project, stability. There's just this feeling of groundedness coming your way. Grounded in like the Knight of Cups is our warrior, but it's our lover warrior, right? It's that romantic. So there's just a feeling of you could be partnering with a lover or romantic partner. Very could be happening there. It's not the most prominent thing I'm seeing. I feel like more the Knight of Cups is a passion project, but it could be that. But whatever it is, it's like you making the decision, you deciding how you want to work, how many hours, like you're being flexible, you being your own boss kind of thing. And if you're in school, it's like you deciding how you want to study, right? How you want to do things. Even if you're not working and you're not studying, it's how you want to manage your life at home. It just feels very good to me, and there's some opportunities definitely coming your way, whether it's this week or the next few weeks. But keep your eyes open, and also just like this card is saying, is like be true to you and make decisions in a calm and collected way, not impulsive. Don't spring into things. The Magician could be impulsive, but he has a magic wand, so he can create his own formulas, right? So he does take the time to put these formulas together to make that magic happen. So allow that to happen for you, but everything feels grounded and stable for you that's coming, Aquarius. So we have a Oracle Mermaids message, oh my god, I can't speak, for this full moon in Pisces. So for Aquarius, please, what is the message? Atlantis. If any of you know the fall of Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, success. I love it. 19, it's a 1, new beginning. Wow, what a beautiful message here for you. So let's see, 19. A feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically, an urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life, past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin or other sea creatures surfacing, learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and a desire to be beneath the waves, connection to ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection and higher powers and abilities returning to you, a sense of being at one with angels, animals, wizards, and all, greater power of communication, less fear, and feeling you have great abilities and fearlessly exploring them, perhaps for the first time in this lifetime, not being so concerned with making a mistake, we like that, a sharpening of abilities, an appreciation of science, a desire to experiment and develop abilities, the astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance, flow, high vibration, sophistication, logic, and brilliance are heightened. I mean, is this Aquarius or what? Right? It's all about you. So these were just like obviously little sentences describe what is going on here. And this is Atlantis. We are in the age of Aquarius rising. So this is just whatever is brewing here. Success is on its way for you. Things are just looking up. Take advantage of this financial gain that's coming your way. Take advantage of these creative energies that are working within you so you can create new realities or create new projects. I just feel like this is your time, Aquarius, finally. All right. I love you so much. Check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also like, comment, and subscribe. It helps with my ratings. And I'm also taking tarot and Akashic Records reading appointments. So book your sessions now or whenever you want. I love you. All right, bye. Hello, my beautiful Pisces. So we got inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So I'm going to read to you what it says in the book. Throughout our lives, we go through many phases and versions of ourselves. We explore different roles, terrains, experiences, and company. At each stage of human development, we are mostly physiologically and psychologically attuned to the archetypal consciousness of either maiden, mother, guardian, or crone. Each archetypal energy is a life stage or cognitive window that shapes and contains the way we are capable of perceiving, processing, and engaging with life throughout that phase. Each facet or version of ourselves is in of itself incomplete, wild, raw, and uncut, so to speak, especially upon entering into a new life phase. We learn to find our way and adjust as we go. This takes time. Experience and increasing maturity tame us as we slowly master the maiden, mother, guardian, and crone energy. This card represents that you are ready to advance further in your self-integration. This may be a time for gaining much peace and appreciation from reviewing each stage of your life up until this point. During this period of self-reflection, journal the significant events, people, preoccupations, and epiphanies that stand out for you. Highlight all the traits that you love about each version and whether they seem to have faded. For example, the energy and wonder of your youth, the bold conviction of your teens, the openness, love, and idealism of your young adulthood, or the self-knowledge, confidence, and insight of the guardian. Really beautiful. It's actually looking at your whole life, basically. This is the message, is integrate what you love and what continues to resonate from previous versions of yourself. Live the harmony of your wild through your tame. All right. Very beautiful energy, actually. It's this energy of looking at your past, present, and future kind of thing and just bringing it all in. But also what I love to do most is to live in the moment, right? It's to appreciate all these other lifetimes that we've had and all these past lives and these future lives, but also just bringing it all in and integrating it all in within you. Very beautiful energy, Pisces. Very spiritual in this full moon of Pisces. We have the Four of Cups. The Lovers, The Nine of Cups, which is you, by the way, Pisces energy. The Tower. The Empress, which is a Taurus Libra. The Lovers is Gemini. And the Judgment card, which is the Scorpio. So you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas, which is major life lessons showing up here with this very beautiful integration here. And you have the Nine of Cups, which is happiness and harmony and everything fulfilled in your life. And this Four of Cups is the only one that maybe is like standing out, but it's with the Tower, so it makes sense. So this is your past, or this is what's happening right now, or like how you're feeling. This is like this Tower moment is getting you to this place of understanding who you really are. Perhaps you have, there's an upheaval in your workplace. Perhaps there's an upheaval in your relationship, in your family, in your friends, in like you were needing to move, you're needing to, this is a Four of Cups energy. It's like a boredom card, an annoyance card, like you're just tired of all this drama in your life. Perhaps the Four of Cups could also be a hangover energy from a Three of Cups, like celebrating too much this summer perhaps, and it's been really like woo crazy, and now you feel like you're hungover. You feel like there's like so much drama in your life and you're done, kind of energy. That could be it also. And you're needing just to take this time to just focus and relax, and I really feel with the Tower that something has happened in your life this summer that like has caused you to actually pay attention, or to focus on you a little bit more, to better understand your past self, your future self, to better understand yourself a little bit. It's kind of interesting. This Tower could have been someone that passed away in your life, someone that left you, someone, like I said, that fired you or hired you in a really strange way, or some like a very odd, dramatic moment in your life that brought you to this part of the reading, which is the Lovers. Like maybe you dived into a new relationship, like loving relationship. It could be an already existing relationship, but it's like this Empress energy around it, very nurturing. You're actually in the growth level of this relationship. Things are actually moving in a positive way, instead of maybe before it was very tumultuous. The Lovers, that could be a choice card, like you're choosing to be that loving soul again, that mother, maiden, crone, guardian, like these different aspects of yourself, and you're kind of integrated into yourself, and you're like, you know what, it's all about loving me and loving others and showing this love, right? This Lover's energy is this like you're choosing you. You're choosing your journey now. You're choosing to love your partner. You're choosing to put more attention, on that, to put more attention on the unity of your family and your friends and your work life, but there's just this feeling of almost like you're tired of the conflicts and the chaos of your life, which it has been for a while, and now you're just like, okay, I finally choose this. I choose love, which is what we're talking about, so you can check that in the intro. And by choosing love and choosing to nurture yourself and to nurture others and to nurture, like I keep saying, the matrix, and nurture other, like all these perspectives and these different versions of ourselves and these different versions of the realities out here, you're actually moving into complete satisfaction of your life. You're moving into something that is a completely new feeling, actually. It's more settled. Like all the 9 cups are full. You're like you're in abundance. You're in at peace with yourself. The Judgment is that card of that final like leaving behind the past, moving into the new. You're ready to move into the World card, which is a new chapter in your life. You're having that aha moment finally, because you've been experiencing this Tower moment just a bit too much in your life, in your path, in your summer, let's say, or your winter, or wherever you are in this world. I just feel like there is this very liberating feeling for you, Pisces, that you've been struggling with for a little bit in this past Four of Cups Tower energy, that maybe caused you to drink a lot, eat more, just do more of something, and which like turned your world upside down. And now you're choosing you, and you're moving into where you're supposed to be, which I kind of like a lot. I really do. I feel like you're in the right place now, Pisces. There's a part of you that the Judgment card feels like maybe you're harshly judging others or yourself in the process. Maybe you're probably judging yourself because you feel really happy and everyone else around you is like not, and you're like, oh, maybe I should, like that kind of feeling. But just go with the flow and love this part of you, because when you start to love yourself wholly and completely, that's where your soul starts to live again, shine, and illuminates itself again. And that's where this Judgment card is like, okay, you've arrived. You had to go through a little bit of trial and tribulation, but you're here, Pisces, and I'm freaking happy too. I'm really happy for you. There's a feeling of you guys, like even there's the Empress could be a romantic partner, but it could also be a mother energy. So you're like bonding with your moms or your dads or whatever, like people in your life. You're starting to see them differently, and you're making this choice, because Lovers is a choice card, to actually bring it together instead of tear it apart. You're ready for the new chapter, which is amazing. So your full moon in Pisces, I'm going to give you the oracle of the mermaids. For Pisces, please. Now obviously it's the full moon in Pisces, so you're going to be feeling it a lot more than other signs. So just take this time to enjoy and revel and relax. So Pisces energy. The mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. 21. It's time to gently yet firmly see the truth about who you are, and to understand that who you are is not ugly or lacking, but a truthful, beautiful, wonder-laden voyage into the soul. I need my glasses. It's a bit dark now. It is time to be shown what the eye cannot always see, but what the spirit has sensed. This may come through observations, loving words from friends who are truly able to see you, from a stranger who notices something that too many overlook, or it can come in a moment when you glimpse who you have become. Dreams, visions, and flashes of intuition are also the mirrors that work with us at this time. Mirrors and who you appear to be will be coming up for you. Be sure to embrace the mirror and the magical mermaid's tool as an ally, and wonders and healing will unfold. I like that. I mean, we are if you listen to my intro, I talk a lot about this, that we are the mirror, right, to a lot of what's happening around us, and we are the reflection. So what we give out, there's also mirrors reflecting back to us. So how we do this, and how we love ourselves, and how creates a really impactful, it creates an impact on the world itself, on the earth itself, in the humanity, in the collective. So mirroring love is the goal here, my beautiful Pisces. Continue on this path here. It's time to nurture and heal yourself, because you are able to reflect back that onto the humans. All right, there's like
someone talking really loud in the corridor. Right? I love you, and I will see you next week. Please check your rising and your moon for other messages. Also, like, comment, and subscribe. It helps with my ratings. And if you wished, I do tarot readings and Akashic Records reading. You can book down below or on my Instagram or Facebook. I love you, and I will see you